are jeans, coveralls, gloves, safety gear, Rig Outfitters. They've got furniture, appliances, electronics, also zero down financing. And right next door, you can find Scrub Outfitters. They have the largest selection of scrubs, medical scrubs, the largest selection, about 100 miles. Healing Hands, Dickies, Met Couture, Peaches, compression socks, a lot of colors, a lot of different designs. Check them out today. They also have comfy shoes also. Broadmoor Mall, Hobbs America, they're right next to Rig Outfitters. We're coming right back. Be on the Breakfast Club. We're W105.
Thank you for calling.
Permian Ford in Hobbs presents the Cash Blowout Contest on W105. This is the Cash Blowout Contest on W105.
Call now.
MTD Radio News brought to you by Stone Oilfield Services in Lovington. Get the job done right every time since 2004.
Proudly serving most phases of the oil field process, Stone Oilfield Services has a fleet of over 60 trucks and a workforce of over 100 employees. From water transport to kill and vac truck operations, flowback services and pit filling to the clean out of rigs and tanks, as well as oiling and acidizing, Stone Oilfield believes in getting the job done right every time. Their central motto, do what you say you can do. Call them today at 575-396-1840. That's 396-1840.
MTD Radio News, I'm Blake Ovard. With the flooding requiring a long-term closure of the Roswell Convention Center, this month's regular meeting of the Roswell City Council, scheduled for November 14th, has been moved to the Community Development Services Conference Room that is located in the Southwest Center at 500 North Main Street, Suite 100. Carlsbad Medical Center and Pecos Valley Physician Group's Urgent Care Clinic, the Pecos Valley Urgent Care, will now operate 6 days a week, 7 a.m. to 6 p.m., Sunday through Friday. Pecos Valley Urgent Care is located at 3823 National Parks Highway on the south side of Carlsbad and offers non-emergency healthcare services for patients of all ages. No appointment is necessary and walk-ins are welcome. The clinic can handle a variety of conditions, including minor emergencies, cuts and abrasions, sprains and strains, sports injuries, treatment of minor injuries, and common illnesses such as colds, flu, and other various medical conditions. And Carlsbad's sixth grader, Rihanna Salcido, loves puzzles that make her process things in her mind. That's why math is her favorite subject in school, and she wants to become an engineer. 11-year-old Salcido was one of about 50 sixth grade girls from PR Leyva and Alta Vista middle schools who took part in the Exploring the Possibilities workshop November 1st at Southeast New Mexico College in Carlsbad. The workshop was hosted by the local chapter of the American Association of University Women. The girls participated in multiple classes taught by female scientists and others in STEM-related fields, including science, technology, engineering, and math. Each student attended 3 workshops, and lunch was served at the end of the event. And that's the way it is. I'm Blake Ovard. This is MTD Radio News.
This holiday season, Straight Talk Wireless is letting you say yes a lot more with real unlimited data. Yes to sharing pics of the ugliest holiday sweaters. Yes to checking weather on the go for surprise sledding trips. And with a free phone at sign up, let the yes-tivities begin.
No way!
Yes way. Straight Talk, real unlimited data. Available at Walmart or straighttalk.com. Offer valid through 1/5/25 while supplies last at participating stores. Taxes and fees apply. Requires in-store activation on select single-line plans. Limit of 2 phones per customer. For network management practices, visit straighttalk.com.
An official message from Medicare.
Couple more minutes, and we'll start this month's book club.
You know, I usually love a plot twist, but this year, I'm comparing my options during Medicare open enrollment.
You can't assume your current health or drug plan is the best one for you.
And you gotta make sure your drugs are covered. That's important.
So is saving money.
Review all your options at Medicare.gov. Open enrollment ends December 7th. Paid for by the U.S. Department of Health and Human Services.
There's a new Tractor Supply store in the neighborhood, and you're invited to celebrate with us at our grand opening sale. At your local Tractor Supply, you'll find thousands of products to help take care of your life out here. Whether that's caring for a new puppy, upgrading your outdoor power, or building a chicken coop. Out here, projects come in all sizes. That's why we have everything you need, from neighborly advice to the brands you trust like Toro, Carhartt, and Purina. We also offer services that make shopping safe and convenient, like buy online, pick up in store, and contactless curbside pickup. Don't think of us as just a store. Think of us as your neighbor, a neighbor who has everything you need for life out here.
Your local Tractor Supply store is now open and ready to serve you. Come celebrate our grand opening in Lovington, Thursday, November 6th through Sunday, November 10th. And find a ton of great deals store-wide. Check out our huge garden center, your home for plants, lawn, and garden supplies. Plus, take home a free TSC hat while supplies last. Tractor Supply, opening at 1701 South Main Street in Lovington.
Veterans Day sale starts now at National Furniture Liquidators. Great savings plus great financing options regardless of your credit. Ashley Sofa Love, cocktail 2 ends and 2 lamps, just $9.98. Contemporary bedroom, 2 colors, just $7.88. A reclining sectional, just $12.77, or a 7-piece pub set, just $4.95. Huge savings on all mattress sets, and veterans and active duty soldiers get free delivery. Veterans Day sale now at National Furniture Liquidators.
Nobody beats Shorty.
When you live your life in Wrangler clothes, it's hard to imagine working a 9-to-5 without them. While protection is important, you want clothes with style and comfort. And now, thanks to Wrangler flame-resistant apparel, you can have it all. Wrangler FR is designed to protect you from burn injury on the job, while continuing to offer the comfort and durability you'd expect from Wrangler. Stop by Benny's Western Store, 205 West Main in Artesia, and 107 South Canyon in Carlsbad to try on some Wrangler FR apparel today. When it comes to work clothes, wear clothes that work for you.
This Eunice Cardinals Sports Update is being brought to you by Guns Up Services. Go Cardinals.
Guns Up Services LLC of Eunice, supporting the community for over 13 years, would like to wish the Cardinals another great season and also encourage everybody to show up in support of all Eunice Cardinal sports. With oil field services that range from vacuum trucks, winch trucks, dump trucks, and backhoes. They have frac tanks, caliche, downhole chemicals, saltwater disposal, and freshwater sales. That's Guns Up Services LLC, helping to keep our oil field trucking. 2403 Avenue O, Eunice, or call at 575-399-2457. Go Cardinals!
Blake Ovard, MTD Radio here. We're talking to Eunice head football coach Greg Jackson. Coach, it was a big win to close out district play, but you have a playoff game and you got to go almost to the other side of the state. Laguna Acoma, Saturday. Tell us all about it.
Yeah, that's actually going to be a home game, which is nice, but having that first round game is going to be nice to make sure that we don't have any rust developing. We're starting to play really good football over the last couple weeks. Big win on Friday night, played well against a good Loving squad. Where anytime you put up 65 points, you're doing a lot more things right than wrong. So we want to try and ride that momentum as we go into the playoffs and see how far we can take this thing. Win the next game. It's the most important thing. Just take it one game at a time, one opponent at a time, and hopefully come out on top and do everything we can to make sure that we're working to that end.
This Eunice Cardinals Sports Update has been brought to you by Guns Up Services, 2403 Avenue O in Eunice. Proudly serving the community for over 13 years. Go Cardinals.
The best way to wake up.
Be in the Breakfast Club. Substantial penalty for early withdrawal.
Sorry.
Listen to the end, because you might, miss something.
So are you ready? Why don't we do this? All right.
Be part of the show. Call 877-396-W105.
Another day, another 55 cents. Let's pay the election hangover song.
If there's another campaign, I won't watch it. I won't watch it. If there's another debate where it's too late, it's too late. It used to take up all of my time. Almost made me losing my mind, but those days are through.
Stop the presses.
So guys, too close to call.
I got an election hangover. I'm so glad that it's over. Election hangover.
Oh, 728. We are B and the Breakfast Club. We'll check the weather. Looking like we might get some more rain. Just a tad bit of rain. We'll get you updated with a complete forecast. Morning show this morning being brought to you by Roswell Livestock and Farm Supply, 1105 East 2nd in Roswell. Every one of our sponsors, great American companies.
Yeah.
Amen.
Do business with our sponsors. I encourage you to do business with our sponsors. Roswell Livestock and Farm Supply, 1105 East 2nd in Roswell. Homegrown and proud of it. If you're in Roswell in need, anything to do with the farm or ranch, gates, fencing, brand new motor for the water pump, feed for the animals, Western wear, looking for gifts for Christmas already. Whatever it is, they've got you covered. A lot of people, look, they have Brighton brands. They have toys for the kids during Christmas. Complete hardware store right there. 1105 East 2nd in Roswell. Online at roswelllivestock.com. Also in Capitan, Tom.
J.N. Lovington is saying every Thursday night weekly there is a citizenship class that is provided for free to help people prepare their citizenship test.
Tom, you ought to go.
Starts at 6 p.m. It's a 90-minute class once a week, and it's located at 3720 North Grimes there in Hobbs, right across from Home Depot. Now, please share this with your listeners, and thank you very much, says J.N. Lovington this morning.
B is an id. Get rid of that dumb A.
Oh, you're talking about me?
That's what they said. But why?
Because I tell the truth too much? Is that the problem?
So.
I hurt your
Was that one of the liberals?
I heard you.
No, it's actually a new texter. Well,
they changed their phone number.
I hurt your feelings. I triggered you. I'm so sorry.
The Amish voters in Pennsylvania deserve a huge thank you.
They do. Thank you.
Heck yeah.
Yep.
They helped carry Pennsylvania.
Yeah.
Yep.
Which was a blue state up until the 2016 election. Donald Trump won it and barely won it. Well, didn't win it his first go-round in 2016. Won it in 2020. Barely won it. Because of oil and gas. Thank you.
I got to read Pork Chops
Go ahead.
real quick. So did they really have to put a citizenship class across from Home Depot? Well, that's where the Mormon church is. The Mormon church offered to host it, and that's where it is. So.
Oh, you guys are cold.
All right.
You know John from Eunice?
Yes, I'm fixing to read it.
Okay.
God bless America, John says this morning. This has restored my faith in the American people, at least a lot of them anyway. But make no mistake, they're going to try to give up on trying to prevent him from taking office, says this text.
Lee County, #1 in oil and gas and last in voting. Think about that.
You know, we're off the air. We're talking about Texas. 81% of registered voters got off their ass and went to vote.
Yep. Yep.
We can do so much better. Look, you want to be like Texas? Southeast New Mexico, you want to be Texas? Get out and vote
That's
like
right.
Texas.
That's exactly right.
81% they turned out, right?
Yep.
You want change? Change comes. We can't have change without people going to vote for Donald Trump. We can't have change without people going vote. And removing this ridiculous governor, we could have changed a lot if people just got out and voted.
Yeah.
You know, I feel like we might be preaching to the choir because a lot of our audience did their part.
Well,
But-
no. You say that.
No.
But then why are these counties the lowest turnout in the state?
Southeast New Mexico, we are the lowest. And I'm talking about...
I'm saying, like, we're talking to the ones who did go and vote.
Maybe.
But, like, it's time for us that
Maybe.
did vote, go do our homework.
Maybe.
Find out why.
I mean, look up the numbers. Lee County
So-
Republican. Registered voters in Lee County. How many people went out and voted?
I like to use my sister as an example. The reason she never registered to vote, quote unquote, is because she did not want to have to do jury duty. Because she said once she registers to vote, then she's going to be liable to do jury duty.
that's not
I said,
accurate.
that's full of,
That's
you're full of crap.
That's fake news. But I would have no problem doing jury duty.
Me either.
I mean,
me on a trial.
I'm not that I'm gonna do it for the money because what they pay like $15 a day.
Yeah.
But I want to put the bad guys away.
Me too.
I want to jam them up. I want to keep them locked up. Yesterday, the Democrats did a great job trying to fix the vote, especially in Philly. Pennsylvania is one of the most corrupt states. Listen to James O'Keefe. You know who James O'Keefe is? Project Veritas and those guys. He split from them. Now he's on his own. James O'Keefe talking about this. Listen.
James O'Keefe here in North Philadelphia on 5th Street. Right here is the Philadelphia City Commissioner's office the day before Election Day. And across the street is an NGO called Saiba. That's Saiba. and they are telling people to vote. They are telling people that all you need is what's called a TIN number. That's I-TIN number, and you can vote if you're not a citizen of the United States. So we sent an undercover reporter to the Centio right across from the place where people are early voting, and she got confirmation that yes, in fact, she can vote with nothing but an I-TIN number.
I'm just saying,
Wow.
see, when we start watering down our election system to let anybody vote, that's the problem. The Amish did come out in numbers. Here's one of the Amish speaking yesterday.
I would say definitely, yeah. And in what ways has the Amish community been affected? One way is that with Trump,
What's going on with our internet? All of a sudden, the cut crapped out on me. Anyway, he said that Donald Trump would give them their freedom back. You remember the farm was raided because they were selling raw milk.
Yeah. Because they want to have control over the food supply.
Right. Let's see if I can get Whoopi on here. Whoopi triggered yesterday. Here's what she had to say.
When we showed that piece of him with the microphone
Trump.
yesterday, it bothered me all day, and I couldn't figure out why, and I
I'm so
figured it out
glad.
this morning.
That was yesterday?
I don't want to hear any more parents out there nervous about what their children are being taught, frightened by drag queens reading books to your kids. If what you saw him do did not disgust you enough to protect your kids, I don't want to hear from you anymore.
We don't want to hear from you.
By the way, you'll never hear from me. Never. But I will be watching today because I want to get all the audio from you. So she's disgusted with Donald Trump. She's a hypocrite because she was good friends with Donald Trump.
I feel like she's mad at him for all the wrong reasons. Like he has more hair than her.
It's 100% political.
No, it is. And this is why I have said and will continue to say that liberalism is a mental disorder. Because it's not, you can't even say get over it, right? It's because they let themselves go down these crazy dark paths. And there is no reconciling.
She said it. It was with me all day. I couldn't stop thinking about it. Oh, my goodness. New study finds that being forgetful could actually be a good thing. By the way, this is great news for you. Too.
Really?
Why?
Yeah.
I want to hear
Yeah.
about
Yeah.
He won't remember this.
By the way, they did the research and they discovered that many men can't even remember the anniversary, which probably is not a good thing. And
how do you not? This is one thing I've always wondered. How do you not remember your anniversary?
Come on, Blake.
It's kind of like your birthday. You know, you stopped being single and you joined with another person to become one.
Sure.
You are two parts of the same thing.
yeah.
How do you not remember the day that happened?
June 16th, 2014.
August 15th, 1993.
See, Tom?
December 15th,
No,
1984.
you don't have a woman. Are you kidding me? You remember the days? Let me tell you what happened when I split with somebody. Do you understand what a divorce is?
October 28th, 2012.
You've had two girlfriends in your life, and you remember both of them.
Right.
I don't have an anniversary.
That's
you will.
That's sick.
That ain't. That's just remembering stuff.
That's sick. You purge that information from your mind. It's gone. It's like a bad dream.
Well, Kevin, he's got the long-term memory. It's the short-term memory that he has problems.
By the way, new study finds special mud rubbed on all Major League Baseball has a unique magical property. That can, make the ball do different things.
Well, yeah, the pitchers have been doing that kind of stuff for a long time.
So there's nothing better than rubbing mud on your balls.
Magic mud.
Baseballs. Magic mud, of course. Kelly Clarkson will host a Christmas event at the Rockefeller. That's the annual Christmas lighting event. Somebody else used to host that. That's coming up December 4th. This will be her second year doing
Wasn't
that.
Dick Clark that did that?
Yeah. Yeah. And Richard Gere has sold his
He's still
Connecticut
alive.
home and to
flee the country.
Yeah. Well, yeah. By the way, he bought that home from Paul Simon, and now he's selling it. And by the way, gerbils are included in the price of that house. Want to smell some fresh air? Lake Como. You can do it. They're selling canned air. True story. Did you see that? Canned air. It's $11 a can for fresh air.
Marketing genius.
Wow.
That's
Right there.
awesome.
Marketing genius.
Donald Trump boosts the black vote and broke a record with Hispanic vote.
All that.
Hispanic men. Donald Trump got 25% of black men votes.
Thank you for coming out to vote.
right.
Thank you for waking up to the truth.
Absolutely.
And Hispanic men, I want to say it was close to 40%.
Thank you for waking up to the truth.
Amen. Albuquerque Fire and Rescue climbed scaffolding at the AT&T building, had to rescue a guy that climbed up there 12 stories. He climbed up and then was afraid to climb down. What the hell were you doing up there? I guess the drugs started wearing off. Delaware elects their first transgender member of Congress,
Oh,
Democrat Sandra McBride.
Oh, gosh.
I would walk up and say, how's it hanging?
And you know what Joe Biden said? Joe Biden said if he would have known that, he would have put on some women's underwear.
Oh, wow.
And she won by 63 to 57%.
Well, she wear a diaper then.
Why would she wear a diaper?
Well, she can't go in the men's room and she can't go in the women's room.
Who said she can't?
So
Who
might as
said
well
he
wear-
can't?
Might as well wear a diaper.
By the way, California did pass. I don't understand what the hell he's saying. Percent of voters said yes to Proposition 36, which would undo Proposition 47, which was Kamala Harris's idea.
Yes.
That would make felonies misdemeanors.
Yep.
That it would make if you stole anything under $1,000. Well, no, don't worry about it. You're not going to do jail time. Which shoplifting?
Nah, she doesn't care.
Right.
That's not
It's
good.
the reason why she lost the election.
Yeah.
Looks like Republicans again make gains in Texas and the Mexican border, hanging on to a House seat. Monica de la Cruz won re-election to the GOP. There was one position that was lost. The Democrat, Henry Cuellar, won that. But Cuellar, you have to remember, is a moderate Democrat. He is the guy that actually sent pictures of the kids in cages from the Biden administration. And Adam Schiff won Dianne Feinstein's former Senate seat. He was running against Garvey, former baseball player, and won big. Look, I mean, what else could you expect? Florida proposition. The abortion amendment failed following Ron DeSantis' push against the bait and switch legislation. When it came to New Mexico, our proposition, our amendments and our, what was it, the bond issues.
They all passed.
They all passed, which I am totally disgusted.
Wow.
Well, why would, you know why New Mexico votes for stuff like this? Because a lot of New Mexicans.
They don't read it.
Well,
Right.
the other thing is they don't own property. They don't own, many of them don't pay taxes. 61% of New Mexico is on public assistance. Sorry to say that.
So the closest one was the one that I was really hoping would be the one would not pass. It was 51 to 49%, but it allows the dean of the University of New Mexico to appoint a designee to the judicial nominating committee.
This is just craziness.
No, it's the way that liberals do things. They work behind the scenes and they say, oh, well, if we can get this thing, then we'll always control that. So we'll
Right.
always get to be able to have a portion of this.
Right.
Not smart.
That's smart on their part.
Right.
It's not smart on the people of New Mexico for just passing this.
Amen.
Now, one thing that did pass that I kind of agreed with was letting the salaries for counties go back to the
that's
county.
awesome.
I voted for that, and it passed. All the bonds passed by a lot, by 67, 66%, all of them. So if you like that, that's great. You know, that goes to the public safety
Did it
radio.
tell you how many no's
communications,
there were, though?
10 million. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, some of those bonds were just, we're not going to get any of that money.
No, most of them. Like the library acquisition bond.
Yeah.
That's $19 million. That's all up north.
That's staying
Right?
all.
The communications thing that someone was telling us about, that's another $10 million. That doesn't have anything to do around here. The general obligation bond for the schools, tribal schools, all that stuff that's going to go on up there, $230 million.
Yeah.
Wow.
That's all staying up north. You're
Yeah.
not getting any of
Nope.
it.
There you go.
None.
And
None. Senate, good news is the Republicans got the Senate, and hopefully have control of the House.
Nationally, yes.
Now, nationally?
in New Mexico, no.
No, yeah.
No,
New Mexico, yeah.
business as
We're in
usual.
deep doo-doo.
There's a reason why we're last in everything.
Yeah. Bernie Marcus, Home Depot founder, passed away. The man who helped America build itself.
One of the partners.
What a concept. The other partner, does he still own the
I think so. He was the majority share because he brought most of the money.
Atlanta Falcons?
Yes, he does.
Yeah.
Arthur Smith.
Man arrested, oil field
Banks.
theft.
Isn't it Arthur Banks?
Arthur Banks, yes.
I thought it was Smith.
I was in the neighborhood.
There you go.
Man arrested for oil field theft totaling more than $200,000. Looks like this guy was busted. $209,000 in Ector County. Thomas Rubio Madrano, 34 years old, charged with theft as they discovered that he had been stealing oil field equipment. And now we know, remember we talked about this, it hasn't really made national news a whole bunch. The Nashville Power Grid. Remember this kid? Well, now we know he's a kid. Election day, he was supposed to take out the Nashville Power Grid. And they are saying now that he is a white supremacist.
Oh.
Of course, he is a white supremacist. Man dedicated to white supremacy ideology. Planned to fly a drone filled with explosives. Skylar Felipe. Whenever there's an I at the end of the name, I just don't know if that could be a white supremacist.
Right.
I'm always saying. Anyway, this kid was from Columbus, Tennessee, 24 years old, charged with a weapon of mass destruction. He has believed that his motives would be to attack during the election, wipe out the power grid across Nashville. I wonder how they ascertain the information that he is a white supremacist. Did they find some type of documents?
No, that's just what they want it to be, so they just say it. You know, prove otherwise. That's the way they do it. They give the Tom A.
Yeah, they talk about he was driven by the violent extremist ideology. Does that make sense?
The violent extremist ideology of the
Number
Democrat
two
Party.
thing, we need to fix the border. The Justice Department, the FBI, all of that needs to be cleaned up.
Fire them all.
100%.
Faith leaders from across the globe prayed for Donald Trump's victory and for peace. Millions of Americans cast their ballots, of course, yesterday, but many, many people praying all over the place, praying that Donald Trump wins.
Yep.
See, these people want peace.
Yep.
Peace through strength.
Yep.
Kamala Harris, can you imagine that she sends Tim AWOLs
No.
to like meet with Putin? Listen to this guy. And by the way, we didn't hear from him last night either.
Vice President Harris today or last night, how she's feeling? What are the conversations?
No, I haven't spoken to her yet, but I was like all of you watching that guy.
the week before I got the chance to run in Philly, and I ran up those stairs like Rocky or whatever. When I saw she set up there, it was gold. It was gold.
I ran up those stairs like Rocky.
Why am I not really believing that? Like, I need video proof.
That's like Tom saying he
Like,
ran up the
energy.
stairs.
No, he has energy. I mean, you saw him come out at the convention and stuff, but I don't think he's a runner.
Yeah,
and I don't think he understands what it's like to run those stairs. That's like running like 5 laps on bleachers.
Last time he ran when a girl said she wanted to kiss him. He ran
away.
Ran away.
He ran away. All right, text line 877-396-W105 morning show this morning being brought to you by Janko Janitorial. Find them in Artesia on Main Street. They have a huge selection of janitorial supplies, and they can deliver them to you if you need them. They serve all of Southeast New Mexico and West Texas. Give them a holler. And they also can do all the heavy lifting and the cleaning for you. Office cleaning. They can do industrial cleaning, oil field cleaning. They specialize in window cleaning, office cleaning, and floor stripping and waxing. They're certified. Their team certified and trained. Give Amber a call this morning, 575-703-1869, jancojanitorial.com.
All right, on the bond says this text, they asked because people didn't do their research and the bonds are sugar-coated. Texter is saying this morning.
You shouldn't be able to vote if you are on public assistance because then you're compromised, said one texter. No,
Well,
I think
and
you
that-
should be required to vote
Yeah.
if you're on public assistance as a payback.
That means that like 39% of New Mexico would be able to vote.
Yeah.
Because 61% of New Mexico is on some form of public assistance.
Right.
Now, I got a text here that's not on the text.
I had to wake Tom up.
It's not on the text line. Hallelujah, George Soros and his island of Dr. Moreau lost last night.
You weren't sleeping.
Nope. I was reading my text.
Dude, I'm watching you and you're like this.
They're
I'm
projecting
reading my
on the
text.
back of his eyelids. He's breathing through his eyes like a lava lizard, like Fernando Venezuela.
Continue.
And John
That
from
was
Eunice, guys, it looks like the Bimbo Swifty picked up the wrong guy. Again, laugh out loud. Thank you this morning, says John from Eunice.
This is what happens when people get out and vote. Now people can see the importance and how powerful their vote is, and prayers, along with diligently monitoring voter fraud.
Yes, with the caveat, we didn't get out to vote like we still should. I mean, this shows you what is possible. The fact that Trump lost by 50,000 votes in New Mexico, there are easily 50,000 Republican votes that did not
So what
happen.
we need, whoever takes over the Republican Party in New Mexico, we need to have an initiative. And the initiative should be like this. It's a step program. Next election, we want, Republicans to be at 70%.
Yeah.
70%. Next election, 80%. How do we get people out and vote? I don't know.
Maybe we need a Democrat turns Republican to run the state.
What?
What did you just say?
I just, honestly, we
Yeah.
need to think outside of the box when it comes to.
But one thing that you're missing here is you can't just go in and say, I'm going to lead the Republican Party.
No. You have to garner the votes.
Yep.
Look.
And that's going to cause. Look, New Mexico already has a huge division in the Republican
Right.
Party. It's the reason why they're not organized.
Right.
You have one camp that supports the current leadership. You have another camp that does not.
Right.
And they have had that same division for a while. And both the people who are kind of leading either of those sides are both good people.
Yeah,
they're not
good people.
They're not bad people.
Please don't take it that I'm saying leadership in the Republican Party, they're bad people. They're not bad people.
No, they're
it's
good
people. Just like in a football program.
Yes.
When you're not winning.
Yes.
The coach is a good guy.
And I still think there's lots of places that those people could help the Republican Party.
Ed Ogeron, awesome guy, great guy. If I'm going out drinking, I want to have Ed Ogeron with me.
Sure.
But as far as taking taking over a program?
No.
Being the CEO of a football program?
Look,
a multi-million dollar. No.
The one thing, and as we all get older, we have to face some truth. The one thing that Trump did well, even as an older guy, was he got with some of the current technology. He went on podcasts. They did social media.
Come on, Blake.
They
that's
did
good.
all these things, which the Republican Party in New Mexico, I'm sorry. The average age, if you go to any meeting around here, is about 10 years older than me. And when I walk in a room, being in my mid-50s, and walk in and go, I'm the youngest person in here? What is going on?
Yeah.
If you're
now
lucky.
we have one or two people that are in their 40s.
If you're lucky.
Right.
If
But-
you're lucky.
You
So
know,
anyway, we definitely need to think outside the box. I hate to use that
You know,
because
I like what Randy did. How he went to these oil field companies.
Yes.
He spoke
Safety
to them.
meetings.
Safety meetings.
yeah,
You know, imagine if you had those types of meetings in like your, McDonald's jobs, Burger King jobs, Sonic, Walmart. Of course, with permission or whatever you get
Sure.
in there, and you put polling stations in places where people are in and out of. Make it quick.
yeah, they're never going to do that.
they can't secure them.
Yeah,
Things like that, like wherever you could switch up a polling
but
place.
registering, yes,
Absolutely.
registering, yes.
It's just going to take
I
an
mean,
effort.
we could.
I just think that there's a lot of young people. I hired a reporter before I left, and he asked me, he goes, why should I register to vote? Why should I vote?
Yeah.
And I said, we talked about it a little bit, and I said, how prevalent among your friends group, how many of them vote? He said, none of us. He said, we're not paying attention to any of this stuff.
Right.
Why should we? And I think it's imperative that whoever is leading the Republican Party
Has to.
and get to them in high school.
Yes.
And you know
And
what?
say, look, the important thing about voting is XYZ. Now, is the Republican Party supposed to grow the party? Yes. But in order to educate young people who historically don't vote.
As parents.
Yes.
As parents,
Thank
we
you.
need to educate our kids.
Yeah.
But
We
we
had all
we
of our
need to
kids
go in
sitting
with
down
a
watching the election with us last night.
nonpartisan information
We need
education type
to
thing.
go out and vote.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. We still got to get to things that happen on this date in history. Take It Out Trash being brought to you by Trash Eaters, trash-eaters.com. Call Kayleen this morning, 575-408-1719. Local people, veteran-owned and operated. You want to do business with local folks, they can do your residential trash pickup. If you're at a business right now, they have the 2 and 4 yard metal dumpsters and the big roll-off containers. So if you're on location and you need a roll-off container, call Kayleen, 575-408-1719. Go to the website, trash-eaters.com. When I chose this topic, we kind of touched on it already this morning, but I think it's worth touching on again. Kamala Harris is a sore loser.
Absolutely.
Kamala Harris did not get her way, so she took her ball and did not come out last night.
Go home.
Kamala Harris would not speak. It is tradition in America that you lose, you come out, and you say, I lost.
Yep.
I did our best. We fought hard, and we lost. We lost. Thank you for your vote. Thank you for everybody's help. But we lost. It is a show of her character.
Right.
Bad character. That when she loses, she's going to take her ball home.
Yeah, it shows you what her character is.
So thank God she did not win. She is a flawed candidate. I'm not saying she's a flawed person, but she is a flawed candidate.
No
I like
business
that.
running here.
I
No
like
business
She
running.
is a fraud. She is a fake. She is a Marxist that would
Unqualified.
take us to hell. Thank God she's gone.
Again,
You
trash.
can take your husband and his masculinity and go back to San Francisco and bring your values there. Supposedly, her next step, the governor of California. God bless you.
Oh.
California. Holy cow. Taking out the trash and underhanded shot. It was a layup, Tom. 7:55 quickly.
All right. Who is B calling the 24-year-old kid, but the 18-year-old kid from the Hobbs School threat last week? B got mad and said he's not a kid, he's an adult.
Who are you talking about?
Well, on that report last week, that kid brought it down to school.
I'm going to explain for you. At 18, you become an adult.
You're an adult. No,
when you're an older person, when you get over 40, you start calling people that are in their 20s, you call them kids. I still call people in their 30s.
Who did I call in their 20s a kid?
It was the story that you were doing earlier.
They're still adults legally. So, I mean, there's a difference in what he's calling someone just a kid.
I think, and a lot of times you guys read into a lot of things that we say in the completely wrong way.
Look, they're both adults.
When you do something that's childish, it's easy to call a person that you're referring to a kid. But however, depending on the story, like I read your text before Tom did, he was talking about something that each one of them did, and according to what they had done, I think that goes.
I just don't remember the story. What?
We had the 18-year-old that called in the gun threat.
Right? Yeah. No,
try him as an adult
he's an adult
for
now,
doing that.
Who did I say?
But I'm still going to call him a kid.
No, I think he's an adult, but he's a kid, but he's an adult.
Right.
So who did I say the 24-year-old that wasn't an adult?
It was no, you didn't even say that. You just said this 24-year-old kid is something, and you proceeded to tell this story.
Man, you guys love splitting hairs.
Correct.
I mean, seriously.
We appreciate it, but
I mean, that's why I have bald hair. I decided to just shave it all off, Tom.
And Mark from Ross said, Monica, you need to do a victory dance. Says Mark from Ross.
I don't do victory dances.
Tom,
on
do
the show.
25 push-ups right now in victory.
I'm so glad most Americans saw through her.
At 4.
And the media.
Not even 5. Start at 4.
Trying to force feed her to us. We'd shoot her up and spit her out, said one texter.
You want me to do 25 for you?
You can't even do one.
Just start. Oh, well, there you go, Tom. There's your challenge.
What you going to pay me?
2.
I'm going to prove that you just can't do it.
I'll do it for you.
How many can you do?
We're running
Seriously,
late, but
how many do you
think
think you can do?
Do it then.
How many do you think you can do?
I don't know. I can swim a bunch.
Walking is not swimming. Read the text.
Well, if you get me in the pool, I'll do you all day long.
Why does everything have to be done in the pool with you?
By the way, I'm a coon ass from Louisiana that started swimming at like 6 months, and you think you're going to outswim me just because you swam over the Rio Grande?
I'm gonna give you a one-word answer for him: buoyancy.
Okay. A la Magda.
You guys are awful. And Big John is saying McDonald's is looking for a few good politicians. Big John is saying this morning.
Would you like fries with that?
That would be fine.
It was the guy that was supposed to take out the power grid with the drone.
Oh, yeah. Look, he's an adult. He will be sentenced as an adult. My problem with the kid, 18 years old, he will be sentenced as a juvenile.
And therein lies the problem.
When you're 24, you're still a kid, but you're an adult. Legally, you are an adult. Yes. But thanks for splitting the hair. God bless you.
You could say the same thing about Trump, referring to the speech that Kamala didn't give. He never came out and said, I fought hard and I lost.
Because it was stolen.
But he did come out.
Yeah.
He came out that night.
He did.
He came out that night. And look, we did the numbers. Biden had 80 million votes.
A record.
Trump had 78 or 9.
A record.
And in this election, Trump wins with 71 million and Kamala 66 or 50, whatever it was. Anyway, the numbers are way off.
Right. And that kind of sounded like Trump-obsessed hater, which, by the way, we have not heard nada from this morning.
Well, he might have changed his phone number.
Nor have we heard from
I think he should have last night at least told her, look,
he uses different phones.
You ran a good race. Thank
he?
you very much. Now go away.
Why should Trump say anything to her?
Just to show some class, you know what I'm saying?
Oh, you're saying Donald Trump didn't show class?
Well, I'm just saying he could have done
No,
that.
no. You're saying Donald Trump didn't show class. Is that what you're saying?
I just he could have done that. I mean, when he went to the Super Bowl, you praise the other team.
No, you don't praise them.
When you talk crap about him and go after him and his family, and you go after his kids, and you go after his wife, I wouldn't say boo to them.
Yeah, but you take the higher road and
No,
say thank you.
you don't take the higher road. You kick them square in the gonads.
Well, because he's got to unite the party now. See,
The
that would have been a
nuts?
big deal for him to do that.
I
his
think
party.
I think he did unite the
I
party.
mean, he's got to unite the country.
You know, all of the
That would've
people
been
that
huge.
are like, you know, I still have a few people that are mad on Facebook. I've been paying attention. Somebody was like, "America, you're gonna regret what you did." You know, and I almost want to screenshot it. And when gas is $1 cheaper, our grocery bill's down, I want to say,
They don't get it.
you know, I don't regret it.
They don't
I
get
don't.
it. I mean, I give people crap every day.
You asked about the Lee County Republican turnout. The Republican turnout was 68%.
Oh wow.
Oh, wow.
But in the county total was,
Yeah.
dismal.
Wow.
Well, this text says now in 2 years, Republicans still need to vote in New Mexico. Don't stop now. Let's fix our cities, our state, and our country. Says
Hey, somebody just posted. Lisbeth, you're killing me, girl. You're killing me. Cubanos, pack up. You're going home.
Oh wow.
There's some good Cubans.
Hardworking humans.
Tom can't even do one push-up away from the table or buffet.
All right. So when Blake is doing his, I will do 25 for you, Tom. I'll let Monica count.
And will you do? How many do you think you can do?
If I do 25, can you do one? One.
Or two?
One.
It's dirty down there on the floor.
I would rather lift than do the push-ups. 'Cause
He backed out of that too because Mandy can bench press
I'm gonna do
more
it
than
now.
him.
All right, KWMW Malchamora 105.1 FM 802 morning show this morning being brought to you by Two-Way Tactical Firearms Indoor Firing Range 236 East Navajo and Hobbs. Check them out on the web, veteran owned and operated. They have the FBI Milo training simulator. You can shoot live fire or shoot with the laser. They also have the gun range where you can go in there and shoot. Been thinking about getting a suppressor. They're getting approval from the suppressors so much quicker now. And you could still shoot at the range without getting approval. So they've got guns, the largest selection of guns. They have financing for guns. They have all your accessories, ammo, gun accessories, tactical gear. Check them out today, twowaytacticalrange.com or 236 East Navajo in Hobbs. Things that happen on this date in history. We're W105 803.
In 1860, Abraham Lincoln was elected as the 16th president. And in 1861, Jefferson Davis was elected to a 6-year term as president of the Confederate States of America. Obviously, he did not serve his full term. And on this date in 1862, the first direct telegraphic link between New York and San Francisco was established. Tom, what did they say?
I'm looking at the pool down there doing the sit-ups.
On this date in 1869, the very first college football game was played in New Brunswick, New Jersey, as Rutgers defeated Princeton 6-4. In 1923, Jacob Schick was granted a patent for the electric razor in 1923. And on this date in 1984, the New Orleans World Fair filed for bankruptcy.
Uh-oh.
It was not a success. On this date in 1990, about 20% of the Universal Studios backlot in California was destroyed in an arson fire. In 1993, I'd Do Anything for Love, But I Won't Do That by Meatloaf hit number 1 on the pop singles chart and stayed there for 5 weeks.
Wow. That's Jelly Roll Daddy.
And on this day in 2024, Donald Trump was elected the 47th president of the United States. Today is basketball day, National Nachos Day, National Saxophone Day.
Nacho, man.
No, that would be Macho Man. But yeah, close enough. You know what kind of cheese is on there, Tom? Nacho cheese.
Oh.
Nacho cheese.
Birthdays today. Best Actress Oscar winning Emma Stone turns 36 today. Name a movie, Tom.
She starred in several movies. The one that she won the Academy Award for.
Yeah, that one.
The Oscar winner,
was Help.
La La Land was the one she won the Oscar for. She was also Cruella de Vil.
Yes.
To me, she will always be Wichita in Zombieland. Lamar Odom somehow made it to 45 today. Rebecca Romaine turns 52 today.
She's known for the salad.
No, she's known as Mystique from the X-Men movies because they painted her body blue and put those little things
romaine
on there.
salad.
Yeah, it's not even spelled the same. Yeah. Actor Ethan Hawke turns 54 today. He's a first cousin twice removed from Tennessee Williams. Apparently. His grandfather and Williams' father were brothers.
Oh, wow.
Corey Glover turns 60 today. Go ahead, Tom.
What's his name?
Corey Glover. He was in a rock band. And
His daddy was Daniel Glover.
He also was an actor. No, Living Color, the rock band.
Yeah, I've heard
their
of
big
it.
hit, Cult of Personality. He also played Francis in Platoon. Lori Singer turned 67 today.
She was in the movie.
Come on.
With
Kevin Bacon.
Kevin Bacon.
What's the name of it?
Footloose.
Thank you.
Oh.
Ding ding for Tom.
Where's the bell? Now, that's the reason you should ring the bell, B.
The former Mrs. Schwarzenegger turned 69 today.
That's Tom's wake-up call.
Maria Shriver.
That's why I got it out.
And Sally Field turned 78.
Wow.
Sally, we like you. We really, really like you.
Two-time Academy Award.
You probably last saw her in 80 for Brady, which sucked.
Yeah, and I liked that movie.
And if today is your birthday, happy birthday to all of us from the morning show.
All right, where can you get a Christmas tree? Lincoln County Forest. We'll talk about that. How can you get a permit? Also, Joy Reid, Texas is a suppressed state. We'll talk about that. We'll tell you how suppressed it was. Voter turnout, very suppressed. Americans have been applying for the last 3 years at a record rate for passports. Why would that be? And if you like Stanley, the tumbler, they're coming out with a Christmas ornament. We'll talk about that and more. It's all on the way right here. It's already 8:07. We have to do our national anthem and our pledge. We're going to get you qualified for cash. We'll get you updated with news. We've got a lot of things to get to. No text right now, Tom. I see you holding up the phone like he's ready to go. He's Johnny on the spot. Mijo woke up and he's ready to go.
He's just scrolling.
He's a scroller. By the way, our national anthem and our pledge this morning being brought to you by Rebecca Long. What an awesome person. Do business with folks that are good people and that are there for you when you need them. I told you about my experience with a national bank. This is why you do business with local people. Yep. Yes, I know I did not learn my lesson. Oh, now I get the message, though. Do business with good people. Rebecca Long, 575-393-2661. Call her today if you want a quote. She can handle all of your insurance. All of them. She's been around for 40 years. She's been your agent for 40 years with Farmers. Started when she was 19 and could take care of your home, auto, life insurance, commercial insurance. You know, I always like to say if you're a new couple just starting out and you need help with your insurance, maybe you don't have life insurance on, you know, both people in that relationship. It's so important. So important. Nobody ever wants to think about somebody not being with us anymore. But we have to think about it. Because if one person in that relationship is gone, how are you going to take care of the kids? How are you going to take care of the bills? Life insurance. Get in touch with Rebecca Long, 575-393-2661. Call it today. And by the way, when you're young, life insurance is so much cheaper. It really is. Get in touch with Rebecca Long today, proud sponsor of our national anthem and the pledge. Already 8:09 at W105.
We are the Perry family from Hobbs.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America
and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
To honor America and perform our national anthem, entertainment icon Reba McEntire.
You see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last glow, whose broad jumps and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly strewn, and over rockets wrecked the land, the bombs bursting in air, and we proved through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, take us that star-spangled
$812, the large prayer this morning on W105 being brought to you by Judah Oil, reminding you God is in control.
From Hebrews 11 this morning, and without faith it is impossible to please God, because anyone who comes to him must believe that he exists and that he rewards those who earnestly seek him.
Hi, my name is Jose Luevno. I work for Judah Oil. Would you please join us in saying the Lord's Prayer? Our Father, who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done, on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our trespasses, as we forgive those who trespass against us. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom, and the power, and the glory, forever and ever. Amen.
It's already 12 minutes after 8, 12 after 8. Quick check of the weather this morning being brought to you by WWRV. You can find them in Carlsbad. They have 3 RV parks ready to serve you. Pet friendly, very well lit. 30 and 50 amps, Tom. And all your utilities included for one low price. That does include high-speed internet. So if you stream or play games or you're a gamer, not a problem. Not a problem. High-speed internet. Great place to lay your head every night. Check them out, www.rvtimesstory.com, 988-0392. 72 and sunny. Enjoy it while you can. Rain in the forecast tonight. 42 the overnight low tonight. Rain tomorrow, 50% chance, 90% for tomorrow night. Most of that rain will be gone in time for the weekend. Friday afternoon, the rain is gone. Saturday and Sunday, looking awesome. We're taking a break, giving you a chance to qualify for some cash. News this morning being brought to you by Ragsdale Law Firm. Luke Ragsdale, the guy settling the big cases. In the patch, one case, $10 million case. $9 million medical malpractice case. If you've been involved in a car accident, there's one person you should call, Luke Ragsdale. RagsdaleLawFirm.com. Slip and falls, any type of personal injuries. 575-208-5300. Online at RagsdaleLawFirm.com. We're coming right back. Be on the Breakfast Club. We're W105.
Call now. Thank you for calling.
Permian Ford and Hobbs presents the Cash Blowout Contest on W105. This is the Cash Blowout Contest on W105.
Call now. Call now.
This is a Fox News alert. I'm Chris Foster. Votes are still being counted, and not every state is called, but former President Trump, now President-elect, Donald Trump is moving back into the White House, defeating Vice President Kamala Harris.
Frankly, this was, I believe, the greatest political movement of all time. There's never been anything like this in this country and maybe beyond.
Her campaign says Harris will address the nation today. Fox's Jonathan Savage with some overseas reaction.
NATO Secretary General Mark Rutte posted on X that Donald Trump's leadership will be key to keeping our alliance strong. Israel's Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu hailed a huge victory and a true friendship, while former Russian President Dmitry Medvedev predicted Donald Trump's re-election would be a blow to Ukraine.
Republicans also take back control of the Senate with at least 52 seats and are on track to keep control of the House. America's listening to Fox News.
Once again, it's time to make sure no one in the area goes hungry this Thanksgiving with the MTD Radio Holiday Food Fight. We're teaming up with United Way offices in Lee and Eddy counties, as well as grocery stores in Hobbs, Carlsbad, Lovington, and Artesia to fight hunger in our communities. With food prices still high, more people than usual are struggling during the already tough Thanksgiving season. But with your help, we can make sure they don't have to go without. As part of this two-day event, we'll be in Lovington and Artesia Friday, November 22nd, and Hobbs and Carlsbad Saturday, November 23rd. Made possible by our platinum sponsors, Rig Outfitters and Home Store, Lovington Fire Department, Garner's Motorsports, and the Working Guys Store. Our silver sponsors, Hungry Critters and New Mexico Septic Systems. Our bronze sponsors, Benny's Western Store and New Mexico Junior College. And our basic sponsors, Wilbanks Trucking, Old Jack's Restaurant, and the Geo Group. Be as generous as you can with food or monetary donations and join us at Bob's Thriftway in Lovington, 2 to 5 p.m. on Friday, November 22nd for the MTD Radio Holiday Food Fight.
Looking for a new adventure? Need to heat up your career? Lovington Fire Department is looking for you. Now hiring certified firefighters for $25.26 per hour and non-certified for $19.19 per hour and EMT specialists for $28.78 per hour. This opportunity comes with a 48 on, 96 off work schedule, possible overtime, health, vision, and dental. Lovington Fire Department provides a competitive environment for advancement and growth, from classes and certifications to promotions. Pick up an application at Fire Station 1, located at 213 South Love Street in Lovington, or apply at lovingtonfire.com.
Hey, Danny Kelly here at the big store, Permian Chevy Buick GMC Nissan. You know, I keep hearing people talk about how they believe they can get a better deal in Texas. Well, let me make it clear to everyone. You can't. No Texas dealer will ever beat Permian. Our prices are the lowest guaranteed. I'll beat any Texas deal on any new vehicle, or I'll go get it for you for free. On top of that, I'm also going to throw in a free lifetime powertrain warranty for anybody that buys and services with us. And you can take that Permian promise to the bank. So before you go driving, spending time, money, and valuable resources to chase a fairy tale, remember, shop local and save big. The only thing bigger in Texas are the prices. So if you need a great deal on a newer pre-owned vehicle and you want to make it fast, fun, and easy, just come down to Permian Chevy Buick GMC Nissan, 701 West Navajo Drive in Hobbs.
I'm Danny Kelly, and I approve this message.
Hi, I'm Test Director Rick from ServPro, the leader in cleaning, restoration, and construction. It's my job to make sure our pros are prepared for anything. Storm damage? Fixed. Flood damage? We're on it. Fire damage? Not anymore. Aliens? What aliens? We cleaned those sites a while ago. No matter the disaster, our pros will make it like it never even happened. Find out why ServPro is the #1 choice for residential and commercial restoration projects large and small. Visit servpro.com today.
Hey drivers, is your car's interior in need of a refresh? Mighty Wash has you covered with our complete interior clean for only $45. This isn't just any clean, it includes a wonder wash to get your car sparkling inside and out. And here's the deal just for our Mighty Wash members. Get it all for just $30. That's over 30% off. Imagine stepping into a fresh, spotless car every day without breaking the bank. So stop by Mighty Wash today, where we make keeping your car fresh and clean easy, fast, and affordable. Visit your local Mighty Wash to get started. That's Mighty Wash, keeping your car ready for the road ahead.
There's a new Tractor Supply store in the neighborhood, and you're invited to celebrate with us at our grand opening sale. At your local Tractor Supply, you'll find thousands of products to help take care of your life out here, whether that's caring for a new puppy, upgrading your outdoor power, or building a chicken coop. Out here, projects come in all sizes. That's why we have everything you need, from neighborly advice to the brands you trust like Toro, Carhartt, and Purina. We also offer services that make shopping safe and convenient, like buy online, pick up in store, and contactless curbside pickup. Don't think of us as just a store. Think of us as your neighbor, a neighbor who has everything you need for life out here.
Your local Tractor Supply store is now open and ready to serve you. Come celebrate our grand opening in Lovington, Thursday, November 6th through Sunday, November 10th, and find a ton of great deals store-wide. Check out our huge garden center, your home for plants, lawn, and garden supplies. Plus, take home a free TSC hat while supplies last. Tractor Supply, opening at 1701 South Main Street in Lovington.
I just love his attitude, man. He's got a great attitude.
I love your station.
It wakes me up.
B in the Breakfast Club, the marshmallows in your hot chocolate of life.
Ooh, that's nasty.
B is like bitter chocolate. Monica is sweet like sugar. Tom is like a cup of life. And Blake, well, he's the spoon. Stir, baby, stir.
Oh, that's not even convincing.
This is not headline news. Researchers say coffee is most effective between 9:30 and 11:30 a.m., while pumpkin spice lattes are most effective when you're wearing yoga pants. The Boeing strike is over. Workers are excited to get back to their jobs of not properly affixing airplane parts. Young Thug pled guilty to criminal gang activity after a lengthy trial. How lengthy? He just changed his name to Middle-Aged Thug. And Gwyneth Paltrow sleeps on a $60,000 mattress. Yes, even Gwyneth Paltrow's mattress is annoying. This is not headline news.
Another day, another 55 cents. Maybe our taxes will go down. Donald Trump wins last night. We've got $35 trillion in debt. A lot of things to be handled. The bad news is a lot of bad things can happen until the inauguration.
That's true.
A lot of bad things.
Well, that is true. I think that if God brought him this far, he's going to take him where he needs to be.
I'm
that protection,
We
that
hope.
supernatural protection
is
there.
Keep praying. If you pray, keep praying for our country.
I think we just believe.
Because-
Once again, we pray, believe, confess, and hope.
Well, again, he won the election. He's not president yet. That doesn't happen until January.
Yep. So we got a long way to go.
And they're going to try and ram through as much crap as they can.
Thank God.
Look for
the House,
including sending him to jail.
Look for Joe Biden to sign
executive
a record
order
number.
out the wazooer.
They'll try and change the Supreme Court. They'll try and get all that through in the next 2 months.
Yeah. The good news is they're about to go on vacation for Thanksgiving, and they don't come back until till January. That's the saving grace.
Yeah.
That's the saving grace. Maybe.
It's a lame duck session, and
Yeah.
they hopefully won't introduce all these bills.
Sure.
Hey, check of the weather this morning being brought to you by our buddies at the Hobbs Airfield Speedway, 575-631-1599. They're racing this weekend. In fact, Friday, they've got the TNT race starting at 6. Limpy is back on Saturday with the Flashlight Cash Days. Big races going on at the Hobbs Airfield Speedway. Jamal's number, if you want to race, 575-631-5099. Follow them, Facebook, Instagram, and you can follow them on TikTok. Tom and the text.
All right, this text is saying, man, Tom can't even do one push-up. Push-up
Well,
away from the table.
let's just put it this way.
What a buffet table, says the text.
Let's just put it this way.
What?
I did my 25. I probably could have done more. Monica did 7.
I probably could have done more.
And you did nothing.
I did on the table. I did 7 push-ups.
That's not a push-up.
That's not a push-up. That's leaning on the table.
With one hand doing this with your arm. Lifting up your shoulder is not a push-up.
We're leaning on the floor. Same
You
thing.
let a woman defeat you.
I let her do it.
No, she just did it.
She's a girl.
Well,
Sometimes
she just
you got to
did it.
give her a break.
Well, go
No,
ahead.
you didn't.
Go ahead and outdo it.
No,
then.
she totally outdid you.
She outdid you. Just admit it, Kamala. Come on, Tamala. Come on, Tamala. Just
We do
admit it.
have a Trump hater that's finally chimed in.
Before
Whether-
you get to the Trump hater.
Sure.
I just want to get a shout out to all the nurses in Georgia. Thank you, Chrissy, for letting us know this.
Oh, yeah. There you go.
They went out and voted because they realized how important it was because they were listening to the radio.
Mm-hmm.
And nurses in Georgia, all of you, doctors,
Thank
nurses,
you.
thank you,
God bless
thank you for getting out there and making sure that Georgia went to Donald Trump.
Amen.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
God bless.
And Blake, do you think that Judge Merchan in New York will sentence Trump to jail in the upcoming months?
Nope.
Says
No,
Tips.
I think that case is going away.
I don't think that they will do that with him as a sitting president.
No, I think that case has gone away. It was BS to begin with. Monica?
Someone said, if you think God had anything to do with Trump winning, you are wrong. And I will fight you on that till the very end. I think God played a major role in Donald Trump winning.
Well, I
because-
think the will of the people is also is what.
Correct. But when you
Trump.
pray, this comes back again to when you pray the will and then you put faith, you put action to that faith, to those prayers, God moves on that. God's moved by your faith, not by your fear. So absolutely, you do that and he does supernaturally what we help him in the natural. Not that he needs our help, but I'm just saying, read the Bible. Okay? Bye.
All right, morning. How you doing? Where are you calling from?
Out of Roswell here in Carlsbad this morning.
What's going on?
I was just thinking about the why voter turnout is so low in southeastern New Mexico. I think a lot of people have just given up because our votes, the Democrats are so entrenched up in the northern part of the state that, they did this redistricting. That's easy for me to say. That lost the second congressional district.
Right.
Yeah, but this was
Lost
happening
it.
before the redistricting.
There's no way you can win it.
Yeah.
But you could
unless
if
you
we
get a Joe Skeen or somebody like that.
But if we would have had the turnout that the rest of the state had, we could have won. That's the thing.
Right.
It's tougher.
But
If you don't go to the party,
you're asking.
You ain't gonna get no cake.
Right.
Yeah. But, you're asking the question, you first have to find out why before you can fix it. And the answer is that we've got to find a way to, the local elections is what counts. And we've got to take back New Mexico so that we can, get the districting fair. That's the most ridiculous thing I've ever seen. How a court can say that that's a fair district is beyond me.
Well, they split counties. I mean, it just.
Yeah, they went against everything that what you're supposed to do.
Yeah, I mean, the way they did it just
and
so wrong.
The way the court did it, it was the New Mexico Supreme Court.
Yeah.
And every judge on the bench was a Democrat.
Yeah. They're bought and paid for. Yeah, they're bought and paid for. Sad. Hey, I appreciate you, John. You take it easy. 877-396-W105 looks like a 450 million-year-old fossil. Very ancient creature, Tom.
He kind of old.
Yeah, could be related to a modern-day spider.
Joe Biden?
Yes, could be. By the way, they located the fossil in New York. And no, it's not Governor Kathy Hochul, okay? And it's not members of The View either. Ancient spider discovered, and some guys are rolling up newspapers right now. That's what I do with a spider, roll up that newspaper. And firefighters and animal services teamed up in California, rescued a miracle pony that survived a fall down a well.
Oh.
And they actually rescued it, and it's just happy to survive. Thank God for the little things in life. And tropical storm out there could hit Louisiana or Texas, Hurricane Raphael. My mom just got a brand new roof.
It's too bad that Seminole Siding wasn't down there.
And then it could be gone again. Heidi Klum, her mom and daughter are posing together new ads for a lingerie company in Italy. Bringing the daughter into it. And Lincoln National Forest Christmas tree permit. How much is that permit, Tom?
Used to be $10.
$10 plus $250 handling fee, processing fee, whatever you want to call it. And then it gives you the opportunity to go cut yourself a Christmas tree down.
Yep.
Monica, you ought to experience that. That's something awesome.
You know, I would love to. I already bought my Christmas tree, though.
They had first snowfall last week.
Yeah. So
I bought one that has snow on it.
Yeah.
From Sam's.
Yeah, but you just dry it out and it's all good. Mark, how you doing this morning?
I'm here.
Gotcha.
I'm here. Happy as hell.
Yep. Glad everything went good. By the way, Tom was going to do a push-up, but he ate the push-up.
Yeah, well, you said 25. I counted 21.
Oh, BS, Mark. BS.
No.
Monica,
He's
did
probably
I
right.
do 25?
You did do 25, but when I started videoing, it was probably at the 4 mark.
She counted them out.
So she got to get up and do the dance.
So, heck, at almost 66, I'm good to do 25.
Yeah. Amen.
Dude, you're 1 pound heavier than what I am.
Wow. See?
Yeah.
Mark did it. You can do it, Tom.
Oh, Tom ain't going to do squat.
You got to find that intestinal fortitude. Thank you, Mark. What's intestinal fortitude? What does that mean?
Means that you got to feed your stomach.
No, it means you got to have that inner spirit, that get her done attitude.
Got to have the guts to do it.
Yeah.
You got to have the cojones. You got to have the huevos. You got to have the balls.
You have to have the...
Well, I
We
lost
can say balls.
222 pounds.
Yep.
When you lost 22 pounds.
When I weighed 403.
Was that this year?
That was what?
Was it last year?
That was 14 years ago.
Then that doesn't count
That
now.
doesn't count. I mean, you can't live in the past, even though you remember your marriage, your anniversary, even though it was only 90 damn days.
92 days.
I've had one night stands that lasted longer than that.
Oh. I don't know that I would want a one night stand that lasted that long.
Well, I'm just saying. You know, finally I was able to get rid of her.
A la máquina.
All right, 8:32 police in Albuquerque held a news conference yesterday addressing the 10th officer-involved shooting of 2024. It left the suspect dead and the officer wounded. That happened mid-October. Albuquerque police saying that they responded to a disturbance. 41-year-old Matthew Sanchez walking out into the street towards officers. And you approach officers in a manner that you're not following and you raise your hand to them, chances are you're going to get shot. Chances are that you're going to, if you threaten them, chances are you're going to get you're going to get shot. Now, look.
You're going to get got.
All the crime in Albuquerque, all the criminals in Albuquerque, it is a violent town.
It is.
I'm not hating on the police officers.
No.
I mean, you got a bunch of criminals out there. Now, if somebody was innocently shot and they were doing nothing wrong, that's something totally different.
Correct.
But I would be willing to bet 90% of these shootings, the people that they shot, I'd be willing to bet that they're not upstanding citizens. 90%. I could probably venture 95%. Morning, Mark. How you doing? A different
Hey,
Mark this
I'm
morning.
doing great, man. It is a beautiful day in the patch. It's a great day for our country, and I am just singing a whole new song.
It is a great day to be alive.
I know that.
It is. I
That's why
tell
I
you
played
what,
that
y'all,
song.
I thank God that He's blessed us and delivered us this year. I didn't know Christmas was on November 5th this year, but I believe it is. And, one more thing. That gentleman that called this morning, I think was Hispanic.
Yeah.
he said something that this whole country should take hold of right now. I'm proud to be an American.
Amen. Amen. The first caller was a little different when he was talking.
Yeah, he's kind of out there.
Yeah, he's a little special.
He wasn't happy.
Yeah, and look, number one, if you're going to be an American, if you're going to live in America, you should know something about America. And, once you become a citizen of America, by God, thank you for embracing the American values.
Yes.
Yeah, that gentleman had it right. I'm proud to be American. I'm an American citizen now. I'm proud of my country.
Yep.
I'm proud to vote.
Yep.
And, I
Amen.
don't care who you vote for.
Yep.
Get out and vote. You're making a stand that I'm an American citizen. I love this country, and I'm voting my conscience. I'm voting what I feel and what I think is best.
Amen. Amen. I mean, a lot of people vote for their jobs to protect their jobs, and there's nothing wrong with that.
Nothing wrong with that.
Nothing wrong
You're
with
right.
that.
Yeah, Trump is not perfect by no means.
No.
And, a lot of people may vote for him because they're lesser of two evils. He could fall in that category, too. But doggone it, when he was in office, I had more money in my pocket. This country was more financially stable. I was more financially stable.
Amen.
Now, the last 4 years have been not good. Just put it that way.
Yep. Hey, I appreciate you, Mark. Take it easy.
And
I was noticing, young Hispanic men.
Yeah.
I
was looking at our map of everywhere that's listening, and we have a lot of people listening all over the country this morning.
That's awesome.
So thank you for voting, and thank you for listening.
Absolutely.
So the Gonzalez family, they went to school with my boys. Israel, upstanding human being, became a citizen. He was a DACA kid, became a citizen. His brother, they all got Trump stuff posted up.
Amen.
God bless. God bless. God bless America. We need good, hardworking individuals. We do. Joy Reid talking about Texas, saying Texas is a voter-suppressed state. Blake, what is the turnout in Texas for
81%.
81%. Joy Reid, you're an idiot. Americans getting their passport.
I knew she was an idiot long before that.
Yeah. So, in the last 3 years, more people have applied for passports than ever in the history of the United States.
Get out of town.
We have set a record this year. People applied for passports. Why? Why is that?
They are exploring the possibilities
of going elsewhere. Yes. Crazy. Voters in several states protected the approved constitutional amendments to forbid non-citizens to vote. Missouri, Iowa, Kentucky, North Carolina, South Carolina, Oklahoma, Wisconsin, and Idaho all passed legislation.
They did.
To keep people that are non-citizens from voting. Even if you're a legal resident, you can't vote. You shouldn't vote. But on the flip side, non-citizens being prohibited from voting in federal elections. On the flip side, you have states like Maryland, Vermont, and California that allow non-citizens to vote in statewide elections. That makes no sense. Stanley, you have one of those tumblers, Monica, the Stanley tumblers?
I do not. I have a dupe.
So Stanley coming out with the tumbler ornament, the mini quencher ornament. Tom, you have a Stanley?
I don't know what I got, but I got one of them tumbler deals.
No, that's a water bottle.
It's a plastic water bottle that you took from
Is
some
that an authentic Stanley?
from some softball
Arctic
softball
Lee
game.
County Fair and Rodeo Arctic.
What you got, Kevin?
Bamboozled.
You got bamboozled?
No, what's the name of it? Logo Brands. So I got this because I was looking for one like this, and they were like $49 a piece. And then I went to Sam's, 2 for $39. So I got a yellow one and a purple one.
$39
for
two.
two. And they're $49 everywhere else, Tom.
Each.
Yeah, I got
Yeah,
I got screwed. I know I did. Oh, you got screwed.
Get you one of them tumblers I got right there.
That's not a tumbler.
You took that. I guarantee you
It's
got
a
that.
Powerade water bottle. It's
you
a
had
giveaway.
that at somebody brought that to a softball game and left it behind and you snagged it. Am I wrong?
Speaking of softball.
No, am I wrong? Finish the question, Tamala.
Speaking of softball, this texter says Tom may not be able to do push-ups, but he is a great umpire.
Oh, please. That's never been said.
Says AJ.
That's never been said.
That's what he said right there.
So where did you get the bottle?
One of them fair deals.
Fair deal.
It was a giveaway.
Yeah. But it's
Fair
a tumbler.
deals.
It's not a tumbler.
Well, nothing tumbles out of it.
It's a water bottle. A non-insulated. I can leave this out and it still has ice the next day.
Mine got ice too.
I guarantee you
Oh,
it'll
we
melt
heard it.
overnight. Hi, Tamala.
Mine is from Walmart. I paid $12 for it.
Yeah,
versus,
I'm cheap.
Yeah, versus
Normally,
what I
I'm
paid
cheap.
for my daughters. They were about $30,
Yeah.
$40.
You go get a Yeti.
Oh my God.
You know what's crazy? I was telling my girls, at a yard sale, just even before Stanleys were a thing, I picked up one of the old school Stanley thermoses.
One of the green
big
ones?
ones.
Yep.
Yeah.
I love those.
Me too.
By
I've
the
got
way,
one.
if you still have
It's
it,
got the glass inside.
if you still have it, I'll buy it from you.
Okay.
How much you selling it for?
I don't know. I'll look up the price and see what they're worth.
Kyle?
Maybe I'll go.
Kyle?
Is he listening?
That's what my boys do, buy and sell vintage stuff.
That's neat. You got one
Julio. Julio's up next. Julio. ¿Qué pasó?
I have one my granddad gave me.
Good morning. How are y'all?
It's a great day to be alive.
Great day to be an American.
Yeah, man,
Sure.
it is.
Telling you.
You know, I'm happy. For sure, I'm happy. You know, there's a lot of questions up in the air. You know, what's Trump going to do with immigration? What's he going to, you know, he talked about the Alien Act of 1798. That kind of worries me a little bit, but I think our country's stable. I don't think that we're going to be a laughing stock. I don't think Kamala was ready for presidency.
No.
No, not at
She was
all.
smart enough.
No, she's not
I
ready
don't
for
think
prime
she's
time.
strong enough. You know, some of her laws that she wanted to bring in on different subjects, you know, I didn't agree with. But
Yeah, that capital gains would have killed people that actually make money and owned a business. Yeah, I mean, a lot of people wouldn't have invested in buying houses and flipping houses. I mean, why would you?
Yep. I think we're going to be all right.
I think we're going to be all right. And look, I think
we're
Donald
gonna
Trump
be
will
okay.
be more moderate than you probably think he's going to be, because there's so much stuff out there that when it comes to immigration, he said, we're going to get rid of the bad players. We're going to get rid of bad people.
Yeah.
We should get rid of the bad players. People that want to work, I don't think we should get rid of them. I think
Correct.
Yeah.
And if they're here legally and doing, okay, just really quick, I won't take too much time. I know a guy who worked his butt off
Thank you, Julia.
illegally, but worked on becoming legal the whole time he was working illegally. And when he became legal, he started to do all the things that he could never do as an illegal. And I think that that's tremendous. When people come and all they want to do is give their family a better life. Like,
Yeah,
come on.
I'm good with that.
Yeah, me too.
We have let so many bad people in
Yes.
that it gives everybody a bad name.
Yeah.
I think we got to fix that first and figure out, you know, they let so many people in the last 3 years.
Yeah.
Amnesty's not an answer. We cannot give amnesty for 20 million people. It's just number one, we don't have housing. We don't have money.
No.
Yeah,
We don't have money, but you know, I will say this also. Lots of lazy people out there.
Mm-hmm.
Lots of men
Absolutely.
that are not getting up every day and going to work. And I know I'm not talking to anybody, you know, but because all our people are already working. Our listeners work. We are working class folks. Morning, how you doing? Where are you calling from?
Hey, good morning. I'm here.
What's happening?
Oh, I'm just, I'd like to tell that guy that called the first thing this morning, if he wants respect, he needs to give respect. Amigo, no llegas a ninguna parte diciendo trompas.
What?
No digas lo que dijiste. Te lo estoy diciendo en español para que me entiendas mejor. Esas palabras no se usan. ¿Entiende? Haz las cosas bien. No te vayas a suicidar. Please don't commit suicide overseas. Watch your language and do it right.
Right.
It took me 13 years to become legal.
Come
to
on.
become a citizen.
Amen.
It's worth it.
Amen.
Absolutely.
It's been worth it. I've been able to talk to other people and convince them about why and how things are here. If you want to become, if you want to live here, you need to just get with it.
Yeah.
This is where you are now. Don't want everything to be like it was wherever you came from. I don't want that. That's why I'm here.
Come on.
Everybody should be
¿Cómo te
the same.
llamas?
Yo me llamo Carlos, Mónica.
Carlos. Mucho gusto, Carlos.
Muchas gracias.
Carlos,
Thank you so much.
we appreciate you becoming a citizen and doing the right thing.
Amen.
And knowing, we all have roles in life.
Right.
Right.
As citizens, we all have roles and we have to play that.
Right.
Thank you so much.
So basically,
Have
Carlos.
a great day, Carlos.
Basically, Carlos just told that caller, bro, like the whole reason that you came to America was for a better life.
Right.
Like, get with the program. Like, don't come on
Amen.
the air disrespectful and talking all those pendejadas. He said, I'm going to speak to you in Spanish so that way you understand me. Like, we came here, we moved here. It took me 13 years to become legal,
Amen.
but I'm proud of it, and I'm proud of America to be an American.
Right.
If you're going to complain, go back. Plain and simple.
Amen.
Be like Carlos, everybody.
And I
Okay,
would
bye.
say a word, but I don't know if it's a bad word or not. So I'm just going to abstain.
I feel like dancing. Seriously. Like, I'm just so happy right now. Like, Carlos gets it.
Yeah, he got it.
He gets it. We
So,
get it.
Monica, I'm going to take you off of mic for a second.
Was that a bad word?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, I know what it means.
That was a bad word.
Yeah, that's like a, like I'm up. Yeah.
Y'all know. The Spanish community knows.
Oh, they know. They know. We're going to talk about a woman that was drinking and driving 140 miles an hour. No, if you do
My
that by
goodness.
yourself, it's bad. I'll tell you the rest of the story coming up in just a second. We got to get to the boob of the day being brought to you by Desert Functional Medicine, Anesthetics, medical professionals on staff. Find them 3900 North Lovington Highway in Hobbs. You can also find them online at thedesertfma.com. Want to feel better about life? You've already got the Trump victory. Now you want to get your life in order. You decided you're going to lose weight. You're going to start eating right. You're going to start exercising. Why are you looking at me like that, Tom? I'm not talking to you. I'm talking to the audience.
You're looking at me.
Go to Desert Functional and talk to them about testosterone replacement therapy, guys. You want to start feeling better. That's the first step. Want to get the libido back? You want to be Mr. Jose, what's his name? Rico Suave? You want to be Rico Suave?
Rico.
You need the testosterone. Go talk to them about your testosterone. And ladies, hormonal optimization will do the same for you. If you're living in pain, they offer stem cell therapy, ozone therapy, and cryotherapy chamber. They believe in going right to the symptoms and treating it, not numbing the symptoms. And they do so with natural remedies. Natural remedies, vitamins. Find them today. Desert Functional Medicine and Aesthetics, proud sponsor of the boob of the day.
So every now and then, you got to appreciate a truly ridiculous crime scene. And this definitely qualifies. Someone borrowed or rented a neon green Cybertruck on a car sharing app, Turo. And then they crashed it while chasing down a porch pirate who had stolen a package off their porch.
Oh.
Now, there aren't any details on the crash, except for there's a video of it from the Cybertruck, which it seems to show the driver forcing the supposed thief off the road and ramming them into a nearby tree. The footage was posted by the owner of the Cybertruck, who also shared an image of the damage. Now, Cybertrucks are supposed to be difficult to repair, so he says he'll be seeing how good Turo's insurance system actually works. The owner says he handed over the footage and the information on the renter to the cops, but it's unclear if anyone was arrested and if so, what the charges are. And by the way, this all happened within a few seconds. Apparently, the Cybertruck driver was already on the road and they knew to go after the thief because the neighbor had an existing problem with porch pirates and signaled to them. It's also unknown actually what was in the package. You can go online. You can find the owner's social media post where he shows the videos of the theft and the crash along with the damage. And it's kind of funny. But there you go. You're going to be famous for being the first one to rent a Cybertruck and chase down a porch pirate and crash it. And you're also going to be famous for becoming the boob of the day.
You are the boob of the day. Be brought to you by Desert Functional Medicine and Aesthetics. 850 morning show being brought to you by Main Trailer Sales. Don't go camping without Main Trailer Sales. Fifth wheels, toy haulers, ultralights, they've got them all. You just go to that website, MainTrailerSalesInc.com. Take your virtual tour. Call them 575-622-1751. If you're not on the internet, you can pick up the phone. They would love to chat with you. 2 lots packed with inventory. Fifth wheels, toy haulers. They've got your ultralights. They've got a lot more, too, and they've been in business 70 years. 70 years of giving great deals and great service after the sale. MainTrailerSalesInc.com.
All right. You know, I'd like to express my gratitude to Randy Pettigrew and his wife, Shannon, for their dedicated efforts in encouraging people to participate in the voting process. Their commitment and hard work have been truly commendable and do deserve recognition. It is individuals like them who exemplify the kind of dedication and passion we need in public office.
Commendable.
Yeah.
Is that a Tom A word?
No. How many syllables in that?
Commendable.
How many syllables, Tom?
C-O-M-B. 3.
Commendable. That's a Tom A word.
Commendable. You know, I'm going to go on the limb here with Randy. He's been our representative for what? This is his 3rd term?
So 6 years.
I think after this term, he should run for District 2.
Oh. Chrissy says,
that's my opinion.
They were all cheering when y'all said that about the nurses, Blake. Thank you. She just got a text from Nebraska.
Thank you, nurses and doctors, for getting out and voting. You helped save the country.
Yeah, you did. And she just got a text from Nebraska and said that they love you guys and Monica, and they all voted too.
Awesome. Thank you, Nebraska.
Her dad in California is listening in too. And he said,
hi, Dad.
Go Trump. Hi, Dad. She also said that her dad said that the libertards are rioting in LA, but she has not checked her facts.
Wow.
Let them riot. Let them, keep that in California.
Oh, for real.
Yeah. Get her done. Tom?
And B, I got a green Stanley thermos with a glass still in it. I'll sell it to you. Text me your number. I lost it when I got the.
All right.
I got
to get a price on those so I know I'm not. See, my boys know exactly how much to buy stuff for. They got one T-shirt right now that they've got a $6,000 offer on.
Get out. Who is it on the T-shirt?
It's like Metallica or something. I don't know which one it is.
That's amazing.
$6,000.
Well, I had some of my concert shirts that I got younger when I went to the Texas Jam, because they had those at the Cotton Bowl for a number of years.
Mm-hmm.
And recently, I looked on eBay and see what those things are going. They're $300, $400, $500.
Wow.
What's my previous autographed shirts going for?
Absolutely nothing.
Blake said free.
Put them on eBay.
A la
Nada.
máquina. Well, if
Nada.
you would have done some push-ups, you could have.
That's just
auctioned
sad,
off that
bro.
shirt you got on. A little bit of sweat on
Monica
it.
outdid you. That's
A little
just
bit
sad.
of sweat. A little bit of sweat on that little T-shirt.
Put it on eBay, see what you get.
Sad.
Hey, somebody said that umpire season is over.
No.
Softball season is over.
Thursday night.
Thursday night. Okay, are you gonna?
Is this a year-long thing? I didn't think softball went all year.
Well, it could.
Well, the way he wears
could.
his umpire shirts, you'd think it was like every day.
You cold over there, mijo?
Yes.
Oh my goodness.
You haven't. He only wears free clothes.
It was cold last night.
I can't believe you're cold. Let's talk about Atlas Makeup Mirror. Atlas Makeup Mirror. You know, we visited yesterday with Rebecca Long, and
we did.
And Monica, you just got.
I just got my Atlas makeup mirror.
So, did you use it this morning?
I did not use it this morning because I was up way too early.
Now, this is going to be the problem. The other females in the house are going to be fighting with you.
Correct.
They will be fighting with you. And if you're having that problem right now, you've already got the Outlast Makeup Mirror, but you have a daughter that she's monopolizing it. Get another one for Christmas.
Yeah, don't discount that because that's going to happen.
So call Rebecca Long and talk to her. Look, if you haven't seen it, go online, atlasmakeupmirror.com ×1 ×5 ×10 magnifications. And I want you to do me a favor. Look, this is a local New Mexican, Southeast New Mexico person, Rebecca Long. If you bought one and love it, please post it up on your Facebook page.
Yep.
Post it up on your Facebook page. Encourage your friends out of town or out of state to, hey, this is the coolest thing. And this is what happens. 3-time Grammy winner, Linda Davis. Tom, she had a big song with Reba, didn't she?
She did.
She loves it. She loves it. She's friends with the Mandel sisters. Barbara Mandrell and what's the other one? The
Lily Mandrell.
It wasn't Millie Mandrell. Anyway, I can't believe this.
All three sisters.
All three sisters got the Atlas Makeup Mirror.
And love it.
And absolutely love it. You know who else loves the Atlas Makeup Mirror?
Who?
Martina McBride.
Oh, that's right. Nice.
And when Martina McBride, she was like, everybody ought to have one. And you know, something that's catching on, people that do makeup for a living.
Yeah.
This is what they do.
Professional makeup artists.
Professional makeup artists. We have many of those professional makeup artists like Ashley Levy and Cooper Perry Wilson and Joe Oscar Salles. Those folks love the mirror and are using him at work. That's their job.
Right. And some of those folks work on like TV commercials and movies and all that kind of stuff. So when the makeup has to be done
has to be perfect. Has to be perfect.
They're doing it.
Yeah. Reba got one.
We're not supposed to say that yet.
Oh, I'm not supposed to say that yet.
She loves it, though.
So she loves it, though.
She loves it.
Wow.
I just can't say that but she loves it.
That's amazing.
She loves it.
Well, Linda Davis told her about it.
And this is somebody that's from Southeast New Mexico.
Right.
Discovered there was not a great makeup mirror on the market and designed one and manufactured it and is now selling it. Do me a favor, if you already have one, show it to your friends, video it, show it to your friends, pass the word on.
This is the perfect time of year. Christmas is coming.
It is. And by the way, if you ever break any of your parts, this thing is durable. They have replacement parts. So don't think that, all is lost. They can help you there.
And are very affordable. Those parts, I was looking at the list. It's like,
it's not. So call Rebecca Long, 575-631-3189. Or just go to the website, atlasmakeupmirror.com. I got to take a break. We're coming right back. It's 8:58. Good news still to come. We'll keep you updated with everything going on. Be in the Breakfast Club.
Call now. Thank you for calling.
Permian Ford and Hobbs presents the Cash Blowout Contest on W105. This is the Cash Blowout Contest on W105.
Call now. Call now. MTD Radio News brought to you by Stone Oilfield Services in Lovington. Get the job done right every time since 2004.
Proudly serving most phases of the oil field process, Stone Oilfield Services has a fleet of over 60 trucks and a workforce of over 100 employees. From water transport to kill and vac truck operations, flowback services and pit filling to the clean out of rigs and tanks, as well as oiling and acidizing, Stone Oilfield believes in getting the job done right every time. Their central motto, do what you say you can do. Call them today at 575-396-8800 1840. That's 396 1840.
MTD Radio News, I'm Blake Ovard. With the flooding requiring a long-term closure of the Roswell Convention Center, this month's regular meeting of the Roswell City Council, scheduled for November 14th, has been moved to the Community Development Services Conference Room that is located in the Southwest Center at 500 North Main Street, Suite 100. Carlsbad Medical Center and Pecos Valley Physician Group's Urgent Care Clinic, the Pecos Valley Urgent Care, will now operate 6 days a week, 7 a.m. to 6 p.m., Sunday through Friday. Pecos Valley Urgent Care is located at 3823 National Parks Highway on the south side of Carlsbad and offers non-emergency healthcare services for patients of all ages. No appointment is necessary and walk-ins are welcome. The clinic can handle a variety of conditions, including minor emergencies, cuts and abrasions, sprains and strains, sports injuries, treatment of minor injuries, and common illnesses such as colds, flu, and other various medical conditions. And Carlsbad sixth grader Rihanna Salcido loves puzzles that make her process things in her mind. That's why math is her favorite subject in school and she wants to become an engineer. 11-year-old Salcido was one of about 50 sixth grade girls from PR Leyva and Alta Vista middle schools who took part in the Exploring the Possibilities workshop November 1st at Southeast New Mexico College in Carlsbad. The workshop was hosted by the local chapter of the American Association of University Women. The girls participated in multiple classes taught by female scientists and others in STEM-related fields, including science, technology, engineering, and math. Each student attended 3 workshops, and lunch was served at the end of the event. And that's the way it is. I'm Blake Ovard. This is MTD Radio News.
Lee County, it's the largest gun and knife show of the season, presented by 505 Productions. Happening this weekend, Saturday, November 9th, 9 a.m. to 5 p.m., and Sunday, November 10th, 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. at the Lee County Event Center in Hobbs. Over 190 tables available to shop with guns, knives, ammo, scopes, and other gun accessories, jewelry, hides, gold and silver, 2A shirts and merch, and much more. Admission is just $7 per day or $10 for both. Kids 12 and under are free. Don't miss the 505 Productions Gun Show this Saturday and Sunday at the Lee County Event Center, 5101 North Lovington Highway in Hobbs.
This is Davis Smith, the Guerrilla Lawyer, and I'm talking to you from my office on 3130 North Grimes in Hobbs, New Mexico. Our office has exploded with new clients. And do you know why? Fast settlements, fantastic customer service, and man, we love paying our clients money. If you get injured in a car wreck, you come see the Gorilla. Remember, if you get injured, you get the Gorilla.
Visit 3130 North Grimes or call 575-964-2720. That's 964-2720.
Honey, what are you doing? It's 4 a.m.
Well, I'm making a big breakfast for you and the kids. We got to get going this morning. It's a long drive to Midland Airport.
I booked our flights out of our airport here in Hobbs. It's in town, not in Texas.
Well, you want some toast?
Is that strawberry?
Organic boysenberry.
I'm going back to bed.
Love you.
Flying in and out of Hobbs gives you more time and less stress. So when it's time to fly, you gotta fly Hobbs.
Gatherings are great, but holiday deals are the real excitement. Get rates as low as 4.99% for 60 months on a 2024 RAV4 or 2025 Camry, or 1.99% for 48 months on a 2024 Tundra. Find your deals at Permian Toyota or PermianToyota.com with unmatched service and selection. Tundra monthly payments of $21.69 for every $1,000 finance. Camry payments of $18.87 for every $1,000 finance. $4.99 doc fee plus tax, title, license, registration fees, and dealer options and charges. Not approved credit. See dealer for details. Expires 11/30/24.
Are you a mechanic looking for a career, not just a job? Hobbs Truck and Trailer is now hiring heavy-duty and light medium-duty mechanics. $20 to $45 an hour depending on experience. Retirement, insurance packages, uniforms after 30 days. You owe it to yourself to apply now at Hobbs Truck and Trailer. Call 575-433-4166 or apply online at hobbstruckandtrailer.net. Equal opportunity employer.
Once again, it's time to make sure no one in the area goes hungry this Thanksgiving with the MTD Radio Holiday Food Fight. We're teaming up with United Way offices in Lee and Eddy counties, as well as grocery stores in Hobbs, Carlsbad, Lovington, and Artesia to fight hunger in our communities. With food prices still high, more people than usual are struggling during the already tough Thanksgiving season. But with your help, we can make sure they don't have to go without. As part of this 2-day event, we'll be in Lovington and Artesia Friday, November 22nd, and Hobbs and Carlsbad Saturday, November 23rd. Made possible by our platinum sponsors, Rig Outfitters and Home Store, Lovington Fire Department, Garner's Motorsports, and the Working Guys Store. Our silver sponsors, Hungry Critters and New Mexico Septic Systems. Our bronze sponsors, Benny's Western Store and New Mexico Junior College. And our basic sponsors, Wilbanks Trucking, Old Jack's Restaurant, and the Geo Group. Be as generous as you can with food or monetary donations. And join us at La Tienda in Carlsbad, 10 a.m. to 1 p.m. on Saturday, November 23rd for the MTD Radio Holiday Food Fight.
Because he's obnoxious.
He's funny, man. He relates with a lot of people, and he tells it like it is. It's good stuff. Always good stuff.
What's the point of owning a radio station if you can't abuse one and not pay for it?
Hey, wake up, man. What's wrong with you?
Take the time to thank all our Bee and the Breakfast Club sponsors.
Oh, and you're a regular Rhodes Scholar.
Now, back to the show.
Actually, I think you're going to find this very amusing.
9:05. Good morning. Still to come, Tradio on the way. We're going to give you one more opportunity to qualify for some cash before we get on out of here. We're going to wait for Kamala to make her statement.
Yeah.
You're gonna be waiting a while.
Hangover.
Tom, what's that called? What kind of speech is that?
Slurred.
She knows she got drunk as hell last night.
No, she did.
What is
They were probably putting líneas down.
Pobrecita.
What's that called when you give the speech?
Concession speech.
Oh, ding ding. He got it right.
Oh, wait a second here.
Put that on the civics test.
Tom got it. Tom,
real
he
bill.
didn't pass the civics test, but he got that.
Yes.
He got it. Not a problem. A woman driving a car going 140 miles an hour. I will say this, it's probably not a Hyundai. Killed in the crash. She was drunk and driving 140 miles an hour. She killed her 3 kids. Omaha, Nebraska. More than a month after that fatal crash, the woman formally charged with the deaths of 4 people, including her own kids. Rachel Bickerstaff, 33, appeared in court in a wheelchair. Her bond has been set at $5 million. You know, when you're drunk and you're in a car accident, your chances of living are higher because your body is so limp.
Yep. That's true.
That you just flop all over the place.
But it's the same thing, not just for car wrecks, but any other kind of trauma incident.
Yeah. Brownsville man arrested, accused of murdering another man Monday evening. 62-year-old Danny Guaraldo arrested, and he was charged with shooting another man. Man. And appeals court avoids Biden's $15 federal contract minimum wage, citing it was a government overreach. Imagine a government overreach. Failed Trump assassin sent a letter from jail yesterday. Pre-election warning about Donald Trump getting elected. By the way, I bet you're feeling great in prison today. Wait for Big Bubba to come around. 1 person dead in Ector County. Marcos Criddle was killed in a shooting in Ector County that happened yesterday morning. Taken to the hospital with wounds. He died of his injuries. Suspect Anthony Cortez was arrested at the scene. And a Black Lives Matters activist voted for Donald Trump.
Wow.
Black Lives Matters activist. He said, I would definitely not be supporting Kamala Harris.
Well, I think this really goes to show that people on all sides are waking up to real life.
I think this is a change, a fundamental change. And I think that the Democratic Party, people in the Democratic Party have to take it back from the hijackers, the progressives. And the same thing needs to happen in New Mexico.
Right. That party is the party of the freaks.
Yeah.
And I don't mean freaks in a good way.
No. It's definitely crazy. Milwaukee ordered 31,000 absentee votes to be recounted. Did you see the machine? The tabs were kind of on, but they never lock the damn machine on.
Right.
They never lock the machine. Somebody had one damn job. Was your brother in Milwaukee?
His clone. You mean his clone, right?
What up, Russ?
Rachel Maddow says that giving the government that they should break their ties with Elon Musk and his space programs because it is a conspiracy now. Elon Musk.
What is wrong with all these people on MSNBC?
Elon Musk went to space when nobody else would go to space.
Right.
They have mental disorder.
And CNN reporter asked the question to a Puerto Rican woman why she's voting for Trump. She said, because I want a better life.
Wow.
That's it. I mean, I just want to be able to eat food. How about
I like
that?
when they just keep it simple.
Yeah, I just want to be able to eat.
That's the truth of why everybody did.
We all want to eat. And 2 teenagers in Santa Fe were arrested shooting at a vehicle, injuring a 16-year-old on Saturday, 18 and 19-year-old. Why don't you release their names? Oh, here it is. Anthony Cruz Padilla and Abraham Bonetta, both arrested. Well, I mean, if you're 18 and 19, your name should be, even though you are a kid still, but
Yes.
you are an adult.
Yes.
I just wanted to trigger somebody. Morning, how you
They
doing?
are.
Where are you calling from?
Nashville, Tennessee.
Wow.
Hey there.
How are you doing?
Hey, pretty good. First time caller. Just want to tell y'all doing a great job. Love to hear the pledge and the Lord's Prayer on the radio. Keep up the good work, fellas.
Hey, I appreciate it. Thank you so much. Is Russ still in here?
Hey, Russ. He was somewhere.
I apologize. I interrupted you big time, Kevin, with
What?
the whole Russ Black.
Oh, that's okay. That's okay.
We still got to take another break, right?
Hey, yeah, I got one more break. Morning, how you doing? Where you calling from?
Woo woo!
Trump train.
Well, was that the Trump train?
Yep, that's a Trump train. If you didn't get on it, you're ran over. How's it going, boys? Doesn't the air just smell different?
It
than
does.
the
It
other?
does.
Can you believe that?
It's
Can
actually
you
I.
imagine the atmosphere on the View this morning.
Oh,
my God!
I can't. I can't.
wish I could see that.
Oh, I'm gonna have sound bites tomorrow morning.
And just wait till the final 4 states come in because Trump is leading in all of those as well.
Isn't that something?
I can't wait for
Did you hear? Go ahead.
MSNBC might sign off the air today.
Oh, and Kalama, she's still
Kalama.
sleeping.
Yeah.
He's drunk.
I'm like, where is she?
And hey, did you hear that Walmart has a 75% off of all duffel bags, all bad bags, all the travel bags and everything. So
Yeah, pack them up. Let's get them out.
Vámonos.
Boys, good job.
Thank you,
One-way
buddy.
international flight tickets are probably sold out today.
Yeah, and the cool thing is that when I bought my tickets to go back to the Philippines, prices actually have gone down. And so if you're really thinking about leaving the country, pack her up and get her gone before Christmas.
That's right.
Let's go.
That's right.
Get her done. We're going to take a break in a second. Tom on the text.
All right, this text is saying, I really like Charlie Daniels when he's saying, the devil went down to Georgia looking for souls to steal, looking for a soul to steal, but Trump stole Georgia from her, says the text.
Someone just texted, Kamala just announced she will not be addressing the people.
Ooh.
Can we fact check that?
She's heartbroken.
She's heartbroken.
Anda toda agüitada la Kamala.
Ay, pobrecito mija.
Pobrecita la mijita la Kamala.
Texter says, question is, how does Trump win the presidency in Arizona, but Kerry Lake doesn't win the Senate?
Yeah.
Well, and it is right now as it sits. Now they haven't called it. I guess they called that one, but Gallego, who, let's be fair, is another Marxist. 50.4%. Kerry Lake got 47.7%.
And Bill Clinton was pulling for Kerry Lake. He's like, physically. I think she's-
The difference is only about 60,000 votes.
Kevin and Blake Hader says, don't count your chicks before they lay the eggs. No,
What
they count
chicks?
electoral votes.
Don't count what?
By the way, Trump won the electoral votes, electoral college.
He also
and
won the
populace.
popular vote.
He won both of them. Yeah.
He got more
We're
votes.
counting votes, not eggs.
So whichever way you want to count it.
Yeah, I don't see anything about Kamala not making a speech.
No,
I'm still looked on Fox.
Can
I'm
we
looking-
get some literature? on
Yeah,
that?
she's hungover. She's a big time wine drinker.
Pobrecita. No, for reals. Pobrecita. For reals.
She's probably her head hurts.
Pobrecita. I bet you she's crying. I
No,
bet you her face
she's not. They're planning.
Oh no, they're plotting. Yeah, and of course Doug had Douging off at the slapper last night and said, "Stop it already!" Big time slapper.
They're working on it. Working on getting the lit.
So I'm looking to see. No, I don't see anything on Breitbart about.
I don't see anything anywhere
about column. I don't see anything anywhere. Wait, we got to get to Frank before we get to you, Russ. Frank Cruz, cussing Frank Cruz will not be cussing this morning. Frank,
No, sir.
what's going on?
Like they say in Stark County, we turn red. We turn red since 1896. Stark County's red.
Oh wow!
Brothers, all you,
Well, again,
all of
waking
you,
up.
Yeah.
Yes, if you all would have a radio station over there, you'll hit it out of the ballpark like you do over here. We appreciate you all.
Tell
we
them
love
to
you all.
Frank. Tell them to download the app on their phone.
Yes. Oh, yes.
And
Oh,
then
yes.
they
My
can-
mom, she's 94. She downloads the app, and as soon so my sister takes care of my mom. My mom is 94. They're in Stark County, and my sister takes care of her. So as soon as my sister gets there, it's around I think 7 a.m. and then she has to log in. And they have a little thing in the refrigerator that they have to scan,
Right.
and that way she gets paid. So my sister logs in, and then she turns on she turns on the app for her,
Right
and
on.
she says, "I didn't hear you today, Mom.
I was busy.
I cannot
I was
always
busy.
talk, Mom. I'm working."
Hey, Frank, I don't know if you were listening earlier. We had a crybaby call in.
Right away.
And I mean, he was the first caller, and he wanted to speak Spanish. Thank God we got Monica, because Tom's about as useless as.
Yeah,
yeah.
our Tom is our Tom. You know.
Yeah.
He's
Yeah.
Spanish,
No
fluent
Espanol.
Spanish,
By the way, Nevada just got called for Trump.
Oh, Trump won Nevada. And anyway, this guy, you know, he didn't like the electoral college. He didn't like this. I asked him about civics. He said, "The hell with civics."
Well, like they say in Stark County, where I'm from, anytime somebody wants to do something, you know, that's immoral or childish, they say "Puro 956." That's our area code. 956.
Right.
Puro 956, and that'll straighten them out. Like baby criers and stuff. Like, no, compadre, que te queda, my puro irabato. Puro 956, camarada. Puro 956.
Hey, we
And
should
that
say
shuts
Puro
them off.
505.
There you go.
Puro
Hey,
505 over here. Awesome.
thank you, Frank. Take it easy. Russ Black in the studio. Russ, I think I got you on number 6, buddy.
No, he's on 5.
It's in number 5.
He's on top.
Am I over here?
Yeah. There
Hey,
you go.
there
number
you are,
five.
I
Russ
can't hear. I
Black.
don't have any
There you go.
headphones.
That's
so I
all
can't
right.
hear.
You're going.
You're
Go.
good.
I had to row to work this morning.
Row?
Yeah.
Oh,
I had to
all the tears?
I had to get
liberal
a boat
tears?
to get through the liberal tears to get here.
Have we heard from the governor of New Mexico yet?
No, but I'm sure she's going to make some statement like,
I hope she
"We
does
still
it."
want to kill babies in New Mexico."
I hope
Don't
she
we?"
does it in her little pink jumpsuit. I hope she brings that. In fact,
I
hope
guarantee
it's-
you, when she talks about Trump, she'll talk about saving women's right to kill babies.
I hope it's in a one of those onesies, like for a kid,
With
like
a
a
pacifier.
toddler, a
With a
onesie.
One of those ones with the butt flaps.
Yes.
Yeah.
Last night, because I'm on 2 or 3 different chat sites and things and everything,
we know.
and you wouldn't believe some things that they were blaming the win on.
Biden's getting the blame now.
They blamed it heavily on Biden. They
Well, to
blamed
be
it
fair.
on racism. Somehow us winning was due to
No.
racism, of course.
Them damn Hispanics and blacks coming out and voting,
Right,
a bunch of damn racists.
And then
KKK Kamala.
there was at least 100 texts on abolishing the Electoral College, and I am
Of
really like,
course.
are you all so stupid that you don't realize he
Yes.
won the popular vote by
They are.
5 million
Yeah,
votes?
they're not that
They are
smart.
stupid.
They're not that
It's
smart.
anyway.
But they are that stupid.
Yeah. Jake's on the phone. Jake, how you doing?
Hey, this is Old Snake from down here in Carlsbad, guys. I just wanted to leave you guys with a message to, kind of stew on for the rest of your day.
God bless you. You know, the other good news, John Tester from Montana lost his race. Big old fat John Tester got sent out to pasture. Maybe they'll send him to the butcher house. John Tester losing. That is awesome that John Tester lost because it doesn't fit Montana values. It really doesn't.
It doesn't.
All right, we got to take a break. And we'll come back. We got good news of the day. Tradio on the way. Maybe Russ will have a boat for sale.
Yes.
I sold my Mini Cooper yesterday.
Yay.
Really? There you go.
Good for you, Kevin.
Look at you.
So that's about the only $500 I got until my debit card comes in.
Hey, perfect timing, though.
Yeah. Morning show this morning being brought to you by our friends at Fens. Don't forget they're doing fajitas on Saturday. Get the USDA ribeye steak fajitas. Buy them by the pound or buy them by the burrito. Get Coca-Cola products, $9.99 for a 20-pack of the 12-ounce cans. Boneless New York strip steaks, $9.98 a pound. Also, if you're in the produce department, they've got the broccoli crowns, $1.88 a pound. Tom, they also have onions, 88 cents a pound for the yellow onions, and watermelons still have the mini yellow watermelons for just $4.88 for the mini watermelons. Big specials. When you head through the doors, head through and get all the meat you're looking for, like bacon, $3.88 a pack. Get the quarter loin pork chops, $1.78 a pound, and the drumsticks, 98 cents a pound. And country styled the pork ribs, just $2.48 a pound. La Tienda in Carlsbad, check them out. Don't forget, they've got the Friday Fajita Friday going on. Get them by the pound or by the burrito. We're going to take a break, come back, be on the Breakfast Club, already 9:21. You got something, Russ?
Well, I was going to make a comment that one of the aspects of what makes this election so big is whether people understand how the cabinet is chosen and whether they get to have their cabinet choices depends on Senate confirmations. Right. Well, with control of the Senate and it looks like now possible control of the House, it means Donald Trump gets his cabinet.
Do you know how many positions have to be filled? Donald Trump talked about that on Rogan. It's 10,000 appointees.
Well, one of his mistakes during his first term is he didn't want people to lose their job, so he didn't run off everybody but the gardener, and he kept these little inside lemmings.
Yeah, you can't do that.
How you got Fauci.
He's not going to do that this time. He's already said he's cleaning the house. The cooks and the gardener get to stay. Everybody else, there's the door.
Yep, there you go. All right, we're taking a break. Coming back, we got good news of the day. News this morning being brought to you by our buddies at North Star Laundry, one-stop shop for all your laundry. 406 West Cedar in Loving. Also, you can find them 609 West Lee and 604 West Church in Carlsbad. They can wash, dry, and fold your clothes, starch them up, keep you looking good. And by the way, if you want to go in there and wash, dry, and fold your own clothes, not a problem. Not a problem. 7 days a week. They have coin-operated machines. They are available. They open 7 days a week, Tom. You can wash your own clothes. North Star Laundry. Check them out today.
Call now. Thank you for calling. Permian Ford and Hobbs presents the Cash Blowout Contest on W105. This is the Cash Blowout Contest on W105.
Call now. Call now.
This is a Fox News alert. I'm Chris Foster. There's a big post-election rally on Wall Street with the stock market hitting all-time highs. Former President Trump now President-elect Trump with supporters in West Palm Beach, Florida.
I want to thank the millions of hardworking Americans across the nation who have always been the heart and soul of this really great movement.
Fox's Bill Malugin.
There is no sugarcoating it. This was an outright rejection of the Biden-Harris administration and their policies. Donald Trump is on track to win both the popular vote and the Electoral College. Fox News was able to make the call just before 2 o'clock in the morning. Short time later, Trump went on to his victory stage here in West Palm Beach, and he thanked the coalition that now has him president-elect.
And he has at least the Senate to work with. Republicans are taking control there. There are too many uncalled House races to say who's in the majority. Fox News voter analysis shows Trump had a 10-point edge among men, Harris up 8 points with women. This is a Fox News alert.
PMC Outlet, also known as The Shack, is located at 3106 East Green Street on the Hobbs Highway in Carlsbad and is well worth the drive. PMC's The Shack is a local family-owned indoor grow facility. They have low outlet pricing every day with farm-to-table delivery. They also have plenty of truck and trailer parking. You can find them online at pmccultivators.com or give them a call today, 575-988-8704. The Shack is open Monday through Thursday, 8 a.m. to 5:30 p.m., and on Fridays, 8 to 6. Must be 21 years of age or older or 18 with a medical card.
There's a new Tractor Supply store in the neighborhood, and you're invited to celebrate with us at our grand opening sale. At your local Tractor Supply, you'll find thousands of products to help take care of your life out here, whether that's caring for a new puppy, upgrading your outdoor power, or building a chicken coop. Out here, projects come in all sizes. That's why we have everything you need, from neighborly advice to the brands you trust like Toro, Carhartt, and Purina. We also offer services that make shopping safe and convenient, like buy online, pick up in store, and contactless curbside pickup. Don't think of us as just a store. Think of us as your neighbor, a neighbor who has everything you need for life out here.
Your local Tractor Supply store is now open and ready to serve you. Come celebrate our grand opening in Lovington, Thursday, November 6th through Sunday, November 10th, and find a ton of great deals store-wide. Check out our huge garden center, your home for plants, lawn, and garden supplies. Plus, take home a free TSC hat while supplies last. Tractor Supply, opening at 1701 South Main Street in Lovington.
Black Friday starts now at Permian Ford. There's never been a better time to trade in and save. Visit our showroom today or shop online. Look for the Ford car, truck, or SUV that best fits you. If you don't find the Ford you want, reserve your vehicle today and pick it up when it arrives. It's that easy. Save thousands all month long with Black Friday savings. It's time for a new Ford from Permian Ford on the corner of Del Paso and Sanger.
Permian Ford.
Visit PermianFord.net.
Truck Central USA.
American Oil and Natural Gas provides a reliable energy solution, powers our economy, and ensures energy independence over foreign sources. As one of the country's leading producers, Coterra Energy has a responsibility to help meet these needs. They're growing their team and bringing on new team members who are passionate about energy and making a difference in the Permian Basin. New team members receive a sign-on bonus and have access to an incredible benefits package. To apply, text Coterra to 71441. That's COTERRA to 71441. Coterra Energy is an equal opportunity employer. This Lovington Wildcat Sports Report is brought to you by Lovington Wellness Center, enhancing lives by improving the quality of life.
Join the Lovington Wellness Center family. More than a gym, it's a community where goals are achieved and exceeded. They offer all-inclusive memberships for families, first responders, and senior citizens at competitive prices. Visit them today and join a cycling class, grab a smoothie, or take a walk on the indoor track. Whatever your goals are, they can help you achieve them at the Lovington Wellness Center, 1625 North Main in Lovington.
Blake Ovard, MTD Radio. We're talking to Lovington head football coach Josh Bailey. Coach, it was a big win against Santa Teresa this week. Got a playoff game against Goddard at 1 p.m. on Saturday. Tell us all about it.
Yeah, Blake, it felt really good to get back in the win column and get to see some success and see the ball bounce our way a couple times. It's always really nice. And getting the dance, it's a brand new season. Everybody starts 0-0. And Saturday at 1 p.m. at Wildcat Stadium, we're going to host the Goddard Rockets. And they're an improved team, but I think we are too. So I'm really excited about that. And I hope all of our Wildcat fans can come out and help us.
What is your plan against Goddard?
Well, we did some pretty good things the first time, offensively and defensively. But once again, they're improved, especially offensively, and I think they're going to try to challenge us, throwing the ball a little bit. But I think for us, we just got to keep be who we are and be explosive and physical.
This Lovington Wildcat Sports Report was brought to you by Lovington Wellness Center, 1625 North Main in Lovington.
Please, the sun is coming up.
Did I miss it? Did
I miss it?
Come on.
Turn it on now.
It's showtime, baby.
Be in the Breakfast Club. Use only as directed.
Don't understand. I need it.
Call or text now 877-396-W105.
You may look calm on the outside, but on the inside, you've killed that coworker like 100 times.
We have no sense of humor, and we're armed.
One thing, in addition to this, could really make my week.
Okay.
Beat the hell out of Bama on Saturday for my Tigers. I mean, other than that, I'm good. 80% of Americans said that they want to change, a substantial change. 80% of Americans. I think they might get it. They might. All right, we got to get to good news of the day this morning, being brought to you by Farmers Insurance Agent Herschel Rustin Hayes, Avenue D, Lovington. You can take care of your home, auto, life insurance, commercial insurance, and more. 575-396-0513. Get in touch with them today. Proud sponsor of the good news of the day.
So, a miniature horse named Butter fell down a well that was 15 feet in Southern California, but she's okay. Firefighters worked until 10 p.m. last Friday and got her out. They say it's amazing that she wasn't injured. And a guy in Tulsa who's colorblind recently got special glasses to help him see colors for the very first time. New footage is going viral of him watching his favorite movie, The Wizard of Oz, and he really freaked out when he saw the yellow brick road for the first time. And you can go watch it online. That's kind of cool. And a woman near Detroit put a sign up on Halloween to let kids know she wasn't handing out candy because her special needs son had to go to the ER. The sign said, "My son is in the hospital. Sorry, no candy." She just wanted to let them know that she wasn't home and wasn't given the candy, but someone apparently thought it meant her son wasn't getting any candy, so they pitched in to help him out. She started getting doorbell cam alerts and saw kids dumping buckets of their own candy on her doorstep. She said the kids' parents deserve a lot of praise and said to do that without your parents there is kind of remarkable.
I'm telling you.
One last thing of good news today, Kevin. Right now, the Dow average is up 1,312 points on the news that Donald Trump is going to be the 47th president of the United States.
And Blake, this morning at Georgetown University, students stressed out over the election are being given milk and cookies and coloring books. No, you're laughing.
It's
this
true.
is actually a true story.
It's real.
These are college students. You want to know why we're weak?
There you go.
For adults that come up with this.
Now, if you're an adult that dislikes to color in coloring books, that's cool. But
Coloring
not
books.
for this.
Cookies and milk. God bless you guys.
That's a good plan, isn't it, Tom?
I like it.
Yeah.
I mean, do like Kamala. Get hammered and get over it.
Liquor and cocaine.
I'm telling you. That's what she's doing this morning. All right, we're out of here. God bless. We'll see you tomorrow morning. Tradio up next.